Bigfoot.
Okay,
Midgets.
all right, gotcha. So recap, guys, here for you. So you all explored the city of Kalaman and encountered old friends and made new ones. Layla visited Mayor Raven and Ludko, who were managing the influx of refugees from the region. Cyborg visited Chaos, Allosaurus, and discovered his new family. Helena and Valak met with the bitter old Lyann, whom Valak even pranked on his way out the door, and Akasha was escorted around the city with Sertaga and Lady Marcosia. The party eventually regrouped later to brief the Kalaman leadership on their findings in the Northern Wastelands. To your surprise, you found that Lord Bakaris was cleared of his charges of assassination and somehow wormed his way back into the section of government within the city. Right? There was a heated exchange within the conference chamber, but the party was able to give all relevant information to Marshal Vindry to help establish plans for the city's defense. A budding relationship began that same night as Sertaga and Akasha spent the night together, and everyone enjoyed their first time back in the city after a long while. The following morning, the party faced a challenge at the trade gate, where guards were not allowing refugees into the city due to the ability of some of the Red Dragon Army troops to disguise themselves. And with quick thinking and plotting, you all worked together to enlist the help of Lyann, who instructed Cyborg on how to create warding glyphs that would reveal such magic. Soon later, the flow of refugees began to enter the city in an organized manner as the bulk of the Red Dragon Army and the Flying Citadel looms perched to attack the city. All right, so where we're going to open up at is you guys have just finished creating those ward glyphs there north of Kalaman at the trade gate. Okay. And Wyan seems to be kind of giving you all a wave before she goes back to her apothecary. And opening the floor up to you guys, what would you like to do? As a steady stream of refugees are coming through, walking on top of those glyphs that Cyborg and Wyan placed down. And so far, you know that's pretty effective by its effect on Helena. Shows on you.
I'm just gonna, go back outside, and I guess we're gonna go towards the fight, friends, right?
So as you kind of step outside that gate, you see maybe like a line of 150 or so refugees, all almost either single or double filed. Right there, it just kind of goes down along that road, and many miles down towards the west, you see a assembling Red Dragon Army. Valak, Akasha, Cyborg, what are you guys doing, if anything? You do know that there's possibly other things that you can prepare to do, or have certain soldiers prepare to do in the defense of the city.
What sort of,
You guys have any ideas?
What sort of resources do the soldiers have at their disposal?
So from what you've been able to kind of make out and see, there are ballistas that align the walls of Caliban here. They're probably spaced anywhere out between 30 to 50 feet, and they're well stocked with huge ballista bolts, even at the trade gate here. So there's ample amount of ballistas to try to provide some anti-air support.
Right. No oil pots or nothing like that.
You see a couple of oil pots and just outside, like just on top of the trade gate there, and you can assume that at the other gates are probably the same defense.
Right.
Okay. As you guys are kind of milling about, let's go ahead and get the first check knocked out, and I want it's going to be a group perception check for me, as everybody's just kind of mingling with the soldiers here and or helping some of the refugees in the immediate area.
Ooh. I don't see shit.
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna treat mine like a 10.
You sure?
Cause fuck it.
You sure you want to be able to use one of those abilities? Because it is a group check, so I only need the majority of people to pass. So you don't have to use a resource right now if you don't want to. I'm gonna roll for Layla real fast on her perception. Okay, she rolled an 8, so then I'm just needing Valak here.
There we go.
No, don't ask.
Fuck, I see.
Oh, so you, Helena, Helena, as everybody else is kind of either managing refugees, managing soldiers, you're checking over the ballistas, making things sure things are intact. You happen to catch a glance of a Dragonelle, ridden by two figures that are just almost like specks flying over the city towards the spires of Castle Calaman. At a glance, you don't see any obvious Red Dragon army colors on these distant figures of that distinct red and black. So kind of coming from over the port, you see a Dragonelle with two black specks on its back riding towards Castle Calaman.
Oh, guys, and I'm gonna point to the direction of the castle.
Gotcha. And as he points, the rest of you are able to see kind of like the Dragonelle coming down for a landing. And then you kind of see it almost like disappear as it kind of comes down between the walls into what you assume probably the courtyard.
You mean towards chaos?
Nope, right here.
Okay. I kind of zoomed in.
I gotcha. So,
Well,
So Helena, Cyborg, anything? What you guys like to do? You guys can travel down to Castle Calamand or do something else if you will. You do see Sertaga, Mayor Raven, Ludko, kind of in that same area still. Okay, so you all see Helena begin to make her way towards Castle Calamand. Who else is going with Helena here?
Because we were jail buddies. I'm gonna follow, but on my way out, I'm going to gently take Sertaga's hand and then press a quick kiss to his cheek before I start legging it.
Sweet. And as you begin legging it, you feel like a hard slap against your butt. Right.
Wow. I was trying to be like sweet and everything, and then all I get in return is just much.
there's still children here.
I apologize. That wasn't very knightly of me. But it appears some friends have come. Perhaps you should continue on your travels to Castle Calaman. Take care, Akasha.
I didn't say stop.
I didn't say stop, but not right now.
There's fucking children around you, perverts.
You hear Cyborg
Cyborg
call.
screams it while levitating away.
Okay, so Cyborg goes and heads on down. Layla's gonna follow suit. She's just on a work call. Volok, as you're the last to leave, go ahead and do a perception check for me here.
Alright, Jesus, I need you on my side right now.
Maybe. This could definitely help out the group later.
Okay, 18.
Okay, so as you're about to kind of depart, you turn back for one quick glance at the trade gate, and you realize that the glyphs are definitely kind of at the entrance of the trade gate. And that a lot of the soldiers aren't necessarily walking like past it or anything like that, as they're already kind of situated. All right. Remember, there's multiple gates throughout the city as you kind of get that little piece of information there for yourself as you also begin to travel. Or what else would you like to do?
Fuck. I would like to try to think of something I can do to help get them prepared.
Sure. What do you got? As a group of soldiers kind of turns to you and they start like whispering, and you can hear very slow like, "Hey, I think that's Volok of the Calaman Defenders." No way! I heard he was at the Battle of Raiding Roll Bridge. What? No way! What do you do?
Well, being put on the spot, I'm gonna just follow everyone else now.
Gotcha. And as you begin to follow everyone else, you see one of the soldiers kind of like hold up like a piece of paper to you. One of those two that were whispering, and it's a blank piece of paper. He says, "Sir Volok, may I have an autograph, please?"
Why the fuck not?
Okay, so you scribble a quick signature there and hand it back to the soldier as you huddle, catch up with the rest of the group. You hear kind of like gleeful like screeches almost between these two soldiers behind you. Okay, go ahead and give yourself a little point of inspiration there. And as you guys all get to Castle Calaman, what you see on a broken stone buttress jutting from the ancient tower walls perches an exhausted Dragonel. Its coppery scales glimmering in sunlight, and two figures that tend to the Dragonel, one in rugged leather, the other wearing the armor of a knight of Solamnia. And the two individuals that you guys see are none other than Celestrin and Derek.
Get it.
Okay. But they have not seen you on the approach. What do you guys do?
Gotta blast towards them.
Okay, gotcha. And as you, Cyborg, kind of come into view there, you both see Celestrin and Derek kind of smiles on their faces as they puts up hands to you. As Celestrin is the first to speak.
Friends, yes, we have good news.
You just gonna leave me hanging there, or are you just gonna say good news and then fuck off? What?
Well, not long after parting ways with you all, I happened to stumble upon this Dragonel. I think he was with the rest of the Dragonels that have always been kind of traveling with you here recently. He was super friendly to me. Perhaps your scent maybe rubbed off on him in some way and allowed me to ride it. I managed to get Derek here, and most of the retreating Calaman troops are on their way to the return to the city. And Derek asked me to ride him here because he has more information for the marshal. Is everything all right here?
No. Currently, there's a big-ass tower about to fucking fight us, and same with the rest of the Red Dragon army.
Yeah, the tower.
And apparently, there's also a gate that's currently having a bunch of refugees try coming in, and apparently some of them are trying to cloak as refugees, but we have that situated with glyphs right now.
That's very smart of all of you. That's very smart of all of you.
Yeah.
But that citadel, that flying dastardly citadel, yes, I did something heroic.
What did you do?
Me and this Dragonel here.
As you see Celestrin kind of like pat on like the head and the side of this Dragonel, kind of scratching behind the ear. You see it kind of nuzzle up to him as he says,
me and this Dragonel here, we managed to soar close to the flying citadel. You guys might want to grab a piece of paper here. Tunnels riddle the citadel's base, and there seems to be eerie lights that suggest they connect to the temple above. I couldn't fly too close to it, but I suspect that using the tunnels in the Citadel's foundation, you guys might be able to sneak inside and find a way to destroy that Citadel, just like the one that you did in the City of Lost Names that I heard so much about.
Yeah. That was a fun time. I enjoyed blowing that one up. I'm gonna enjoy blowing this one up too.
Gotcha. Helena, Akasha, Volok, any questions for you guys? As Celestrin's kind of talking to all of you. Like, for example, he mentioned your Dragonels. Any questions pertaining to those, perhaps?
How are they doing?
How are they doing?
Okay, gotcha.
Well, I don't remember all of their names, but they were definitely different colors for sure. And they followed me, surprisingly, but they broke off once the city came within sight. I think the people, the noise, the smells probably got to them. But I think once I'm done here, once I drop off Derek, I might go back out and try to find them.
Fair enough.
That'd be nice.
I miss Big Birdie.
Yeah, I don't think they're very far. But here, I want you guys to deliver... Cyborg, can you come here for a second?
As you see him kind of like motioning forward. right? And what he kind of pulls out, kind of from one of his protected pouches, what looks like a yellow desert lily. Oh, are you back?
Hey, yo.
Sort of, but I have to send an email, so keep explaining your yellow desert lily.
Oh, well, okay. So what you see right now is Celestrin's kind of motioned for Cyborg to come closer to him, right? As you know, you kind of just been in the background, kind of sightseeing here, as Celestrin just briefed the rest of them on recent changes, and that your Dragonels are in the area, but not close to the city because they kind of like broke off, right? And Cyborg, so he pulls out from his pocket, almost trying to keep it somewhat concealed in a secret, is what looks like a yellow desert lily that's very well preserved. As he leans in and kind of whispers,
Once I'm back with those Dragonels, I think I'll have enough confidence to give this to Layla, but I know that it'll be good in your hands and protected until I get back. I don't want these Dragonels by happenstance for it to fall into water while I'm flying around. Cyborg, do you mind hanging on to this for me?
I do not mind at all.
Gotcha. So you go ahead and pocket that lily there. As Derek kind of has finally gotten off all of his material and all of his gear from the back of this Dragonel, as he turns to the group and he says,
From what Celestrin told me, the Citadel is still surrounded by other flying foes, but their attention can probably be diverted by a distraction. And I think that distraction is going to be this war that's coming to the city.
That's fair enough. Hey, quick question.
Yes, Cyborg.
Did you by chance see a devil with him?
A double, like, along the Citadel?
Yeah.
No, I didn't quite see any devils, just a bunch of different Dragonels, but the surface of the Citadel is crawling with troops. I highly advise not to just fly to the surface once I get the rest of y'all's Dragonels kind of situated.
Fair enough, fair enough.
But alas, let's concoct some battle plans or other ways to infiltrate the flying Citadel. Helena, do you have any input?
We ball.
What about you, Akasha? Does infiltrating the tunnels beneath it seem like a wise choice, or can you think of something else different?
Yakasha's just kind of like stuck in this hum as like Derek kind of gives a very solid nod to you as he can see that you're processing. As he turns to you, Volok, he says,
How about you, Volok?
I think it's our best bet. Sneak in and try to get behind their lines before they realize we're there.
That's very roguelike of you. I think it's definitely going to work. You guys should definitely find Marshal Vindry to brief her on these results. I'll travel with you. Do you know where she is currently?
as he asks that questions to the group.
No idea.
No
I
idea.
can't remember.
Sorry, repeat the question.
Okay, no, he was just asking if you guys knew where Marshal Vindry was. And as he does that, you know, a couple other guards kind of come up and help direct him towards Marshal Vindry.
I was about to say, last time I heard she was in the castle as I point towards the castle.
Perfect, right? And so you guys all are able to kind of pass on your information and your plan to Marshal Vindry, who quickly accepts your report. But you can see that she's kind of like very preoccupied as of right now. And the rest of the day is essentially yours. You do see the Marshal kind of like reclose her doors. You guys can definitely interrupt what she has if you wish, or do what you will. So opening up to you guys, what would you like to do?
So I'm guessing she's in her war room, pretty much.
Right now by herself with tons of papers like scattered all over her desk. You can see her you saw her rather, and like the fleeting moments you got to connect, kind of writing down furiously. Almost as if writing standing orders.
Gotcha. So yeah, pretty much like she's trying to issue out orders for said battle coming up.
Correct.
While we work on the back end, taking down the big giant floating rock in the sky.
And that's what she understands. That's what you guys are all able to convey.
Cool. So guys, what's the plan?
Or rather, I should say, so it's more like one last section of downtime for the next couple of hours before we progress. So I'm just going to go around the table here, kind of from like my Discord screen. Volok, anything you'd like to do in this little bit of a lull period?
Anything I can do to assist the city in their defense before, we head off.
Give me an idea.
Fuck.
Like,
I can think of...
if you wanted to probably set targeting coordinates for or targeting sectors for some of the ballistas is probably an idea. Posting additional guards in more compromised areas, maybe. What are some thoughts?
Where are the two munchkins? I feel like they could probably give the ballistas an extra kick in this short amount of time.
Gotcha. So as you ask for the munchkins, Garrett is still kind of like with you as he pipes up.
Oh, Tatina and Than, they're on the boat returning to Calaman. They should be here by tonight, definitely.
Okay. But that's very good thinking there. So you know, well, you and the group know that Tatina and Than are coming back and they'll be here tonight. Okay. Continuing around the table. Akasha. Anything you'd like to do in this little bit of a lull period?
There's nothing I can think of at this moment.
Gotcha. Helena.
I'm going to quickly interrupt Marshal Landry real quick.
Okay.
And ask if they have an emergency shelter.
So she turns to you and she acknowledges yes. Mayor Raven has been put in charge of establishing these emergency shelters, some of which you've probably already passed, just situated in like the northern aspect of the city, probably around the city market and the Wanderer's Rest, kind of centralized a bit away from the walls.
Cool. I'm gonna go assist in reinforcing the windows and doors.
Gotcha.
For those, in helping, any builders or anything like that, help reinforce the windows, doors, and make them as strong as possible.
I love it. Go ahead and roll the survival check at advantage for me to figure out like how well these people are able to adhere to your instructions. So a survival at advantage, please. 22, perfect. So you give
22.
such good instructions that you know that even if boulders were to fling over these walls, a lot of this debris might get deflected off, potentially saving some lives. Layla, anything you'd like to do in this little bit of lull period as the sun continues to kind of go down into the mid-afternoon now?
Has anybody gone to check on the seal by the gate yet?
You know that the trade gate seal is still holding strong. Those glyphs are definitely staying there, but there are other gates to the city. That's of what you already know. Like there's a Warrior's Gate and also the Fisher's Gate.
Did we ever get glyphs on those other ones?
I think we started with the one, and as far as I remember, Whitehand was supposed to go on the other entrances and put more glyphs along the other entrances, and I don't know if anybody relayed that to her.
Go and roll a group history check.
Things happened back then. Yeah.
I don't believe so.
I'll take their 20.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay,
I got a,
gotcha.
I got a
Gotcha.
crit.
So you guys do recall that Wyan only helped at the trade gate. She did not do anything at the Warriors or the Fisher's Gate.
Damn.
Gonna go
So-
reinforce the other gates then.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Cyborg, you're the lead on this because you've been taught how to do these wards. Do you accept or do something else?
I have one question.
Mm-hmm.
Is Lady Marcosia on the way?
Lady Marcosia, last you saw, was still up by the trade gate, kind of handling some of the refugees. Is there something in particular you want to find her for?
Yes.
What is that?
I wanted to hand her my last blue pearl.
Okay, gotcha. So you find Lady Marcosia on a quick errand back to kind of give information back to the marshal before everybody kind of splits off, or you split off rather, to kind of place glyphs at the Warrior's Gate as well as the Fisher's Gate here. And she walks up to you, Cyborg, with a smile on her face.
Ah, Cyborg. May I help you?
Yes. However, not really. I'm gonna give you this blue pearl,
Okay. Why, thank you. It's pretty.
and then I gotta go do something else right quick. But as I say, I quickly, nonchalantly kiss her on the forehead and fuck off.
She give yourself a point of inspiration because I really enjoyed that. As you kind of kiss, like bring like your metal lips to her forehead, you can see like a smile kind of like cross her face, as she's kind of taken aback a little bit. Maybe even having her heart skip a beat, before you even see her purple skin turn a little bit more flush, and before she's able to kind of like say anything back, you take off. As you kind of look behind you, you can see kind of a embarrassed kind of a subtle embarrassed expression on her face, but nothing negative comes about.
One quick thing. So Rashad, since I'm helping reinforce the emergency shelters, I would also like to add on, like, I want to try to find as many, like, people that really can't fend for themselves, like, women, children, and non-fighters, people that aren't adapted to fighting and stuff like that, and I want to help them and direct them towards said emergency shelters.
Gotcha, of course. Yeah, go ahead and roll another survival at advantage here as you're starting to kind of corral even some soldiers that are meant to stand guard and like patrol these areas.
15.
A 15, yeah. So you're better able to kind of situate them. You kind of point out some very more dangerous areas of where some more shanties are kind of set up that if lit on fire, it could probably be a disaster. So you point those areas out, and the refugees begin working to making this area even safer. So you've made that area safe twice now, okay? That's going to be a mental thing for me. Perfect.
Okay.
And you, Cyborg, as you with the rest of the group begin to approach the Warrior's Gate, I want you to go ahead and make like one Arcana check total for setting your glyphs at the Warrior's Gate, and then one Arcana check for the Fisher's Gate. 26. Boom, you managed to be able to place that glyph perfectly in the trade gate. All right, and on the Fisher's Gate, you get a pretty good glyph. Not exactly as perfect as the Warriors and trade gate, but you still think it'll probably be effective. Okay.
Damn, you know what I'm fucking forgetting? Real quick, how is this area looking?
No, the area is still pretty set up. Like your task of helping out the
No,
refugee.
the water.
The water.
The water area, like the boat area, because a lot of people forget that navies are strong.
Yeah, no, you see warships kind of helping blockade the Calaman
cool.
Bay there out there. So a lot of the merchant vessels are definitely probably well protected. They're not too kind of close together, so if one gets lit on fire, the fire's probably not going to leap immediately to the next ship there. All right.
Cool. I want to make sure that this
Gotcha.
is covered from all angles.
So, as dusk begins to approach, as you guys are all kind of finishing up your task of helping to prepare the city, what you all hear kind of coming from the ramparts towards the towards the west is a sound of alarm. What do you guys do? As you're all kind of situated relatively close to Calaman Castle now, it's kind of reconvening. What do you guys do?
Time to go.
Helena's gonna pull out both of her pepper boxes and load them.
Okay, gotcha.
Locked and loaded, ready to go.
Gotcha. Boop, boop, boop. Just kind of making some things disappear off the map here.
And Helena's gonna start heading to the west.
Gotcha. So the west-facing ramparts, as you all approach that trade gate, is abuzz with soldiers rushing reports in and out. You see that they've actually set up some type of command center here at the trade gate. And amid the activity stands the stoic Marshal Vindry. Right? You see her issuing sharp commands to an endless array of lieutenants, and every so often the marshal passes through the tangle of soldiers to the field beyond the walls. And what all of you see as you begin to kind of climb onto like the ramparts and get on top of this defensible wall, there are thousands of soldiers in red and black that raise the dragon army's camp beyond the reach of Calaman's defenders. You see war machines begin to roll into position between crimson banners bearing the Dragon Queen's claw-like symbol. Above in the sky, you see hundreds of dragonels that soar in rigid formations along the dragon army's most terrifying weapon, the flying citadel. That otherworldly smoke roils from the ruined temple atop this floating island as it drifts into place, kind of situating itself directly over the bulk of that army. Reanimated corpses of ancient dragons begin to spring from the circle of these ruins, glowing with some terrible light as the temple itself.
Is anybody else here, Bob?
Oh yeah.
Helena's gonna
Yes,
hand Marshal Vindry her last will and testament just in case.
Okay, so it is like relatively dusk right here, right? What you do see is that there's lots of defenses already set up. There's some stones probably from previous like skirmishes or engagements that have kind of already hit this area. And as you approach Marshal Vindry, you can see her kind of issuing out another order.
You, Helena, what is this?
It's my last will and testament. Just keep on to it just in case.
Give it to one of my lieutenants, quick.
No, I need you to take it, ma'am.
Fine, very well.
As she takes it and kind of like puts it inside kind of one of her pockets there. As she kind of like points to each of you as she says,
Helena, I've heard reports from my captains that you have taken charge at the refugee camps, and even
Yes,
situated them to be a bit more safe. I'm very appreciative of that. Cyborg, a commander has reported that glyphs has been set up at the Warriors and the Fisher's Gate. I'm sure that would definitely have prevented some infiltrators from coming into our camp, but perhaps not all.
Yeah.
Has anybody else been able to help out throughout the city? I haven't gotten reports yet from the rest of my captains.
as she points to Akasha, Layla, and Volok.
Nothing else to do now than to kick some ass and take some names.
What, Jason?
No, I agree wholeheartedly. I don't have any immediate orders for you all, but I ask you to stay on hand to solve whatever emergencies that might arise. I don't expect the Dragon Army to launch a full siege tonight, but the Kalman defenders must be prepared for anything, especially probing attacks. Especially tonight.
Question.
Yes,
So
Cyborg.
watch out for the assassins. I got you.
Hey, do you guys by chance have any glyphs by chance or any fucking patrols currently within this area?
No, all of our troops are on top of these walls. We want a defensible position. We don't plan on sending anybody into the field. As you can see, Cyborg, we've got ballistas all along this wall. We'll be able to have a good, I think a pretty solid AA defense. Or rather, anti-aircraft, right? Anti-Dragonel defense, AD defense, with these ballistas here. But it takes 3 personnel to operate it efficiently. Perhaps, Cyborg, you can go over to make it even more effective.
I could indeed. Give me one quick second though, because I kind of want to go over here, and over here to put down 3 other glyphs.
Where?
Which should.
I didn't see your token move. I'm sorry.
Here.
Okay.
Here.
Okay.
And here.
Okay. Well, what glyph are you trying to prepare?
Glyph of warding.
Glyph of warding. Okay.
It's an actual spell slot.
Correct.
It's a 3rd level spell.
Okay. So you're placing 3 different ones. What spell do you want to infuse?
Explosive runes.
Explosive runes. Okay. So since you're making 3 spots, it's almost like 1 for each. So do you want to expend your 3 spell slots for it?
Yep.
That's what's going to take. Okay. Gotcha. All right. So you establish good, essentially mines, essentially, right? Got it. Perfect.
Indeedo.
All right. So, boom, boom, boom. Cyborg, and as you kind of approach some of these ballistas, I want you to go ahead and either make an investigation or arcana check to try to improve upon these defenses here.
All right, cool.
And
what's a 13? And then actually, I'm gonna use that one specifically. I'm going to go and use the feat that treats it as a 10, and then use Flash of Genius as well.
Okay.
Because fuck it. That will help us in the longer run.
So that's a 23 then. So it's 10 plus 8. Yeah, 10 plus 8 plus 5, so a 23. And all along the walls, the rest of you see kind of Calaman soldiers kind of walking to and fro as you see Cyborg begin to kind of like bang on these ballistas, giving advantage to anybody that uses these 2 ballistas here. Okay? And that's going to be like a permanent fixture there.
And then the other one, I'm actually going to use a point of inspiration for.
Oh no, no, you're good
No?
right there. You've managed to improve upon both of these ballistas here. Okay, situated
I
here.
thought it was one for this one and then one for this one.
No, because your check there is pretty good, and you already know the same techniques to use over on the other side there. Okay.
Fair enough. Okay.
Since everybody's here, what's everybody else doing as you see Cyborg kind of beginning his work, placing those traps and improving those ballistas, going around the table? Go ahead, Layla.
I want to find a barrel of oil.
So what you see are like 2 oils kind of situated above the entrance to the to the gate where they can like pour them down. Right? Just like typical gate defenses.
I want more for the ballistas so that they can have flaming arrows.
Gotcha.
You, troopers, go grab more oil.
Right? As you see a handful of soldiers begin to kind of like leave to go ahead and pick up some oil here. Okay. It might take them a little bit to get back, but oil will be available to kind of help out some of these soldiers here. Going around the table, Volek, what are you doing as you see everybody kind of working to prepare?
All right, is it a clear field between the city and the arm, or is there like
it's a
forest areas?
No, there's not a forested area. It's a pretty clear view. Like this is the north of the trade gate is where like that shanty town and initial refugee camp was kind of situated. So you can see for miles, and you can see the Red Dragon army that still hasn't moved per se.
Shit. Okay, that takes away that plan.
As troops continue to kind of move about. I'll circle back to you, unless you have an idea. Okay, I got you.
Not at the moment.
Gotcha. I'll circle back to you before we continue. Helena.
Before Helena goes to do what she's actually going to do, she's going to go to her jail buddy and look at Krieger and go, "It's been a good run, buddy." And I'm going to give Krieger a big old hug.
Aww. What do you...
What?
And that's my best friend.
What's going on?
Helena's giving you a
hug
big old...
you.
You just see Akasha just like, okay.
And like Helena's like hugging her waist because Helena's so much shorter than Krieger. They're just like hugging her waist with her head like buried in her chest, like it's okay, we'll be alright. I think we can get through this.
Gotcha. And as yep, go ahead.
And then Helena's gonna go in this ballista over here.
Mm-hmm. You
I was gonna say like, okay, doesn't matter.
Yep, but what are you gonna do, Akasha, just before Helena leaves?
It was going to be like as Helena like hugs her waist. She Akasha kind of throws her hands up and debates, and then just sort of tentatively does the whole hand on the back and just gently pats the head, trying to give some sort of mama cuddle.
Aw.
I love you, Krieger. You're my best friend.
Okay.
Nipple salads.
Yes,
And
exactly.
And Helena, what do you do?
Helena's just gonna give a, kind of like a respectful nod and go ahead and get over here and get ready to man this ballista over here.
Okay, gotcha. Circling back to you, Volok. Any ideas before we kind of press on? As you see those soldiers that Layla sent to kind of carry some oil begin to head back.
I guess I'll just assist Helena with the ballista.
Okay, that same
because
ballista,
they already
you're
said
gonna
it
go
takes
on the
more than one
opposite
person. I'm gonna help her.
Okay, gotcha. You go over to help her, and you, Helena, enlist
Hell
the
yeah,
help
me
of
and
one of
Paula.
these other troopers here. As
Yeah.
you, Helena, direct the other three to begin kind of taking positions on this ballista, just kind of watching. As you, Layla, I need everybody to position themselves where they will. You're just right there at the very forefront there. Akasha's there at the forefront on top of that. As 4 soldiers come back with like 4 large oils, 4 barrels of oils here. I need actually Helena, Volok, Cyborg, and Akasha. Go ahead and roll insight checks at advantage for me.
16.
16, 7,
7.
15.
and 15. Okay, so as you see these Caliban soldiers kind of coming back with this oil, you feel something off in the air as these 4 Caliban soldiers walk past you, almost looking like serrated swords across their backs. You might have seen a couple of these on some soldiers, but not too many. And all of them have the same dark green piercing eyes looking forward as they carry these barrels of oil towards the marshal's direction. Helena, roll a quick perception check for me.
Alright, 1 second. Trainer. 13.
Okay, gotcha. So you check over their uniforms and you don't necessarily find anything interesting besides for those interesting swords there. What would everybody like to do, kind of seeing these troopers come in with their oil?
I would like to ask them what they're doing, but in Draconic.
Okay, gotcha. So Volok, you're going to begin speaking. Layla, what would you like to do?
I asked for the oil, so I'm gonna go and receive it.
Okay, gotcha. Cyborg?
I'm gonna use fucking Irving Grasp on them. Or on one of them.
You're going to do what?
Irving Grasp.
Okay, gotcha. And Akasha?
I'm a little confused at the minute.
Okay, I gotcha. So as you, Volok, as you begin to speak Draconic to them, to say what?
Nah, just ask them what they're doing. Try to trip them up to make them reveal. Not everyone can speak Draconic, so I figure them hearing that and answering back would be a good indicator.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll either deception or persuasion for me.
Let me
I'm
see.
gonna roll a contested. It'll be a contested check. Let's see what's up.
It's gonna be 14.
14.
Can I cast guidance on that?
Sure can.
Alright, so 1d4. Fuck yeah, 18.
18. Gotcha. Sweet. So as you begin to kind of speak, one of the soldiers kind of raises an eyebrow at you, kind of replying, kind of saying in common "What the hell's wrong with you, dude?" As he continues to walk forward, kind of coming back to you, Layla, and then come to you, Cyborg. As you, Layla, kind of encountered that first soldier that kind of like takes a look back behind him real fast, and then he kind of places this barrel of oil down. He's just like, "Here you go, Lady Layla. Would you be so kind to take this one further down the wall for us? It's pretty heavy."
Set them all down here.
Are you sure?
Did I stutter?
Yes, ma'am. Cyborg, who do you cast the spell on? Cyborg? Riley?
Is it okay
Mm-hmm.
if I detect any type of hostility?
Go ahead and roll an insight check for me. At advantage.
17.
Yeah, go ahead and roll one more time, see if you get a higher number.
19.
A 19. Gotcha. So you don't detect any hostility from these individuals. Despite you kind of like eyeing them up and down here.
Indeed I do, especially with my face right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little bucket.
Gotcha. And as the soldiers kind of like drop their barrels and kind of begin to kind of continue to walk past, you see one of them, like the last one kind of in line, the same one that kind of almost gave you lip there, Volok. You kind of see him kind of like reaching into a pouch. So Helena, Volok, this is what you see, kind of like him reaching into like a pouch kind of like behind him as he begins to pull
Which
something
one
out.
is that one?
Oh, it's just this back one right here.
Cool.
like-
So Helena's gonna mask wild because I'm assuming it's just dim enough where I can kind of almost be invisible, and I'm going to sneak up behind him with my pepper box pulled to his head,
You said
"Be
mask
careful what you
wild.
pull out, boy."
You said mask wild. Does that like
Mhm.
make you invisible or something?
It's like basically, I am not seen.
You attempt to hide
you can attempt
even
to
when.
hide.
I mean, like I wouldn't say
mean,
nothing's
you're-
obscuring the area. It's just dusk, so it's just like later in the day, not necessarily night. So there's not like a fog or anything like that in the immediate area. But you are able to kind of come up right behind him, right as you do what?
I pulled out my gun, or I pulled out the pepper box and put it behind his head, and just go, "Be careful what you pull out, boy."
Gotcha. As you do that,
Helena, what the hell are you doing with that soldier there? Put your weapon down. What's wrong with you?
I don't know, boss. They're kind of fishy.
what do you mean fishy? Here, it's a goddamn letter. What the hell's wrong with you? As he kind of like reaches, like pulls back, and you see a piece of paper. It has a seal.
In it here.
And he says it's for the marshal's eyes only.
I can give it to her.
All right. So he hands it to you.
I will walk it over to Marshall, Vindry, and hand it to her.
Gotcha.
Hold on.
Cyborg.
Here you go, Marshall.
I want to check if there's any fuck-ups with it.
Stop walking away. Get back here.
Okay, the two soldiers that are kind of walking away kind of like turn, kind of give you a hearty salute as they kind of stay put. The other two kind of stay situated here listening to the same words. Cyborg, go ahead and you're just trying to investigate the letter?
Yeah, I want to see if there's
I'm gonna
foul
help
play.
him with it.
Okay, gotcha.
While he's doing that, can I do a quick action?
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Akasha?
So the oil pots that are around.
Yep,
I'm gonna go
there's
over
four
and
of them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm just gonna walk up to one, and I'm just going to like dip my hand in, and then like, no, listen, and then slather it up each bicep and along my shoulders.
Okay.
And then when I'm done, I'm going to wipe the excess on my hands down my head.
Okay.
This is good.
It's gonna be a very slippery barbarian.
But it's
idea being-
flammable oil.
The
That's
idea,
the point.
the idea being, it's going
Okay.
to make me a bit harder to grab because click.
Okay. It's true. It's slick, but with the chance of you like instinctively know that if a fire were to happen, you don't want to be anywhere close to it. Otherwise,
Ring of fire resistance, buddy.
Oh yeah, perfect. Cyborg, go ahead and roll either an investigation or Arcana check for me.
Since Helena is helping, I'm assuming advantage, correct?
Thank you for the reminder. And
I
those...
can cast Detect Magic.
Hey,
Nat 20.
Okay,
Hey.
Never mind.
gotcha. So, almost kind of in conjunction, you, Volok, kind of, from a distance, you cast Detect Magic, and you get a sense of evocation magic coming from the scroll. Just as Cyborg, you're able to kind of almost put it at a weird angle to where you see a similar glyph of warding. What do you do? 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Throw it.
Grab the letter and throw it away.
Sweet.
Right in front of the Calaman soldier.
Which group?
The one that had the letter.
His guy.
Gotcha. So as you, Cyborg, toss the letter back towards the 2 Calaman soldiers, towards that back, you kind of toss it like kind of past one of their heads, and as it kind of unravels, you see a bead of fire kind of emerge from the scroll before a loud explosion, boom, kind of erupts, kind of sitting debris and pelting these soldiers with a fireball. Go ahead and roll 8d6 for me.
Helena's gonna look back at the marshal and go, "Told you, fishy."
Sweet. And at that same time, after you see the other 2 soldiers in front of you, Akasha and Helena, kind of grab their serrated swords as they say, "It failed! Kill the marshal!" Let's go ahead and roll for initiative here. That's 26 points of damage. Well, they're gonna do dex saves at disadvantage here. Disadvantage for the first.
20.
That's a fail. And 18. Okay. Gotcha.
I got to 16.
All right,
Yeah,
gotcha.
2 20s and 2 16s on the initiative board right now.
Okay, let me edit up some HPs here, and we'll go from
Who's
there.
got the other 20?
I do.
Go ahead
you
and
and I over here.
yeah, do rollies if you guys match. Whoever has the higher, whoever has.
I thought
the
it was whoever
higher-
had the higher dex.
Nah, yeah.
Wait, who
either
rolled
or.
the same?
Well, rollies are cooler.
Who
Dex.
rolled the same?
What'd you say, Raleigh?
We're just doing the rollies, or
Yeah, you know.
I mean, my dex is
I'll leave it up to you guys.
20, so.
oh, never fucking mind. You go first, there, buddy.
All right. I
Okay.
gotcha.
Mine's
So,
only 14.
I gotta make sure these. So
Akasha and Helena also need to either do rollies or do it with your decks.
rollies. You're here to roll
What-
dice.
what-
Roll
what-
dice.
now?
we
we
did
got
roll
the
the same.
cyborg. Got 20.
No, you just roll a plain d20 if you roll the same thing if you want to do rollies for it. Otherwise, it's higher.
Cyborg's
Hey, what are you doing,
Uh,
Helena?
I rolled a 10. Akasha.
Okay, I got a 7.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so I go before Akasha.
Yep, Akasha. Helena goes next after Akasha.
No, I'll go
God
before
damn.
Akasha.
Yep, you
So
go.
Akasha
You go
comes
before.
after me.
Gotcha.
Yep.
16. And then you're last there, Layla? No. No, you rolled a 19. You rolled a 19. Gotcha. Okay, yep, so Volok, Cyborg, Layla, Marshall Vindry, Helena, Akasha, and some enemies because they rolled shit for their initiative. But both of C and D here are going to take... How many points was that fireball? 26, because they both failed their saves. So you guys instantly know that this was an assassination attempt onto the Marshal. How these troops got here is anyone's guess. How long they've probably been infiltrating the area, but you are able to thwart the obvious assassination attempt against the Marshal here. You know their intent is to kill the fuck out of the Marshal, the obvious leader of Calaman troops. So start of the order here is going to be you, Volok, with Cyborg on deck.
Alright, Okay, where the fuck are the enemies? Because I don't see... Okay, there.
There you go.
I'm assuming it's every Caliban soldier here.
Are we fighting the camel man?
No, it's just these guys.
They look like regular humans to you, and the ones on the ballistas are kind of like looking back and forth, kind of confused at what's going on.
Alright, so which one's got the fireball again?
C and D are injured right now.
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and attack D with my gavel.
Okay. So you run over right up to D.
Does a 29 hit?
Of course it does.
Alright.
You just managed to smack him on the face with your gavel. 4.
11, and then I'm gonna attack with my scimitar.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit?
17 hits, right, as you manage to kind of cleave off of flesh from his arm. 10 points there. Okay, very well. As he's become bloodied.
And then my bonus action is gonna be cunning action dodge.
Sweet, cutting action dodge. Next up is going to be Cyborg with Layla on deck. What do you do?
Alright, cool. I'm gonna spawn my Eldritch Cannon.
Okay, you summon your Eldritch Cannon that appears right next to you, or somewhere else?
Yep.
Which?
Force Ballista will be right in front of me. It's gonna be basically right here.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
And then that motherfucker is going to aim at C. And I'm gonna send his ass hopefully flying with Force Ballista.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll to attack. As you manage to
That's probably not gonna hit.
So a 12 just goes wide, kind of hitting the wall right next to him. What else are you gonna do?
Damn it. That's all I can do because the fucking spawning is an action in and of itself.
Gotcha. Layla, it's your go.
Beautiful.
Alright, we're gonna take the Dragonlance. Mac B with it, potentially. 19.
19 hits, roll for damage, and add your 3d6. So 16
And 5 on that one.
plus 5. Okay.
I knew it was a dragon. I'm gonna do it again. Ooh, that one's not gonna hit.
A 15 misses as you manage to kind of block, like kind of parry your blow.
But okay, and then okay, we'll just go bash him.
21 hits for 8 points of damage, right? And as that lance strike that does hit, you hear him kind of let out a low growl, kind of abnormal for a human, as he's been struck by this lance, unable to hold onto his form, right? And as you see him kind of shed this human disguise and appearance, as he's one of the Sivak Draconians here, with 2 large serrated blades and a tail that kind of forms out from him. Does that end your turn?
I want that motherfucker's head.
Sweet, that ends your turn. Sweet. So the Marshal's turn here. She's gonna run right up to this Sivak here and can make 2 greatswords attacks against him. Kind of seeing you off. One's for a 17, which hits, and then the other's for a 15. So only one of those strikes are going to hit. Is going to be for a 14 onto B, as you see the Marshal kind of come to your side as she says, "Get her out! Get this fucker, Layla." Helene, it's your go with Akasha on deck.
Alright, so first things first, I don't know if this counts as a bonus action or an action. So this counts as a bonus action, so I'll go ahead and use it. I'm gonna use my Bowstoring Rally.
Okay. Yep, it's a bonus action.
Which if the target can see or hear you, the target gains 1d8 plus 7 temporary hit points. You can blase, whatever.
Yep. Who
so
are you
anybody, Cyborg, Volek, and
no, you can only do it to one person.
Then Volek, because he's in the midst of it.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and roll your temporary hit points there for Volek.
1d8 and plus 7, so that's 3 plus 7. 10.
10. Sweet. So Volek, you get 10 temporary hit points as you see like a flurry of petals kind of begin to surround and protect you. What else are you gonna do, Helena?
Helena's gonna move here, and with her right hand pepper box, she's gonna take a shot at C.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead and roll.
20
hits.
20.
20 hits.
And that is 6 points of damage.
Okay.
On that guy. And then 2-weapon fighting with the offhand. Shooting with the other gun. 17.
17 hits, but remember, it's 2 attacks per action for you. So like shot, and then a bonus action shot.
And then that's 4 on that guy again, and then once again, same thing, same shots on the same guy. That one misses. And
13 misses.
17 hits.
17 just hits.
9 points damage again.
Gotcha. 11.
Miss.
And
And
your last. That's about it.
19
Hold on.
hits.
So that's
10 points on the last one.
3, 4, 5. So you already rolled 5. You already rolled 5 attacks. So 1. So you rolled a 20, which hits, 17, which hits, 13, which misses, 17, which hits, and 9, which misses. Okay. Anything
And
else?
then, alright. I think I already burnt my own bonus action, so I can't action surge. Oh no, action surge doesn't cost a bonus action, does it?
It does not. You can action surge.
Okay, so action surge, and then I'm gonna hybrid form. Good. So you change that, and I'll change me. Boop. And I'm straight up jumping on C and hitting him with everything that Henry has on his claws.
Okay.
And it's gonna be
no, it's just a little special.
19.
Henry. 19 hits. Yeah, just go ahead and roll the 4 attacks there.
Yep. 14 misses. That misses. That one hits.
19 hits, 14 misses, 9 misses, 20 hits. Go and roll for 2 of those damage dice there.
And then that's 4 and 8. As I let go of the brand of castigation
Okay, gotcha.
on him.
Gotcha. As he becomes branded there, as you all see, as you guys hear kind of the crack of pepper boxes before kind of Henry comes out and a flurry of blows scratches this suspected Sivak Draconian here. Does that end your turn?
It sure does.
Gotcha. The oily slick Takasha, and then its enemies on deck. What do you do?
Oily slick Takasha.
That's a slippery bonfire, that is.
I'm a slippery little snag.
Oh my stars.
I fucking love it. I'm here for this energy.
I is gonna first and foremost get angry, so there goes the bonus action.
Okay, sweet. You begin to rage.
And then I'm gonna go over to this one. And I'm gonna smack a couple times.
Okay, gotcha. Roll to attack there as you come in with your maul.
Is 21.
21 hits. Roll for your second attack.
Is an 18.
Which also hits.
Okie dokie.
Gotcha. Yep. Roll for damage as you come in and you hit him twice with your great maul here.
20.
Nice. Good damage.
43 damage.
Nice, and 23 on top of that, right? Good damage there. As you can see kind of like the armor that he has on kind of starts caving in a little bit there, but he's holding his own. But he's severely hurt. Anything else you'd like to do?
What are you doing?
Is there anything? No, I've used all my action resources. Is the doing.
Gotcha. Right, so as it's the Sivok's turn, they're all going to kind of shed that weak human skin of theirs, dropping their disguise. As they failed in their assassination attempt to try to kill the marshal, as you're going to see A make 3 attacks against you, Akasha, 2 with its serrated swords and 1 with his tail. First is going to be a 20, which hits. The second you're going to be able to kind of just block, and the third is going to be a natural 20 on the third there.
Oh, yes.
All right, so you're going to take. This is already going to be half 3 points of slashing damage as the first strike kind of just gets past your guard. Right, and then like an upward swing, he catches you again. This is already going to be halved for you for 10 points of slashing damage on that crit that he took. You, Layla, are going to see the Civic in front of Marshal Vindry attempt to grapple her. So a quick little contested check here. He rolled a 21, and the Marshal rolled a 15, right? So as he kind of grabs onto the Marshal, he's going to flap his wings and take to the sky. He's can only move half his movement speed now. So he's going to fly 30 feet in the air. Launching this way. So he's now flying. That's going to end his turn. You can make an attack of opportunity if you wish. He did. 29 definitely hits. Roll for damage and add your Dragonlance damage there. 14 as he becomes bloodied, and 12. Sweet. So you kind of catch the Civic right in the back as he's bleeding profusely from this wound, but he's able to kind of carry off the Marshal. Yeah, about 30 feet there. So that ends B's turn. C over here is going to see his companion kind of take off, and it's going to choose to try to push past you, Henry, kind of staying within your range to attack this ballista here. So it's got an AC of 15. So that's a nat 20 on the first strike against it, and that's going to be a 20 on the second. On the third, it's going to be a 15. Right, so you're going to see him like slash 3 times, dealing heavy damage to this ballista. There, you can see it's still functional, but perhaps it's not going to aim as true as you might have wished. D's turn here. He's going to attack at disadvantage against you, Valak. He's going to swing around to try to hit you with his tail at disadvantage here. Which is going to be a 15, which misses, and then come at you twice with the serrated sword. The first for a 15, which you're able to deflect, and at disadvantage here, he's going to roll an 8, right, which you may be just able to dodge and get out of the way. Top of the order here, you, Volok, are kind of ducking low as a blade just passes over your head. Cyborg, you're on deck. What do you want to do?
I am going to... Let's see. Ah, crap, hold on a second. Something popped up on my screen. Alright. How bloody is C and D?
They're all very hurt right now. B is probably the worst out of it. A is probably the healthiest, but everybody's pretty hurt.
I meant the ones nearest me.
Oh, D? He's bloodied.
D's bloody and C is so-so? Or...
No, he's bloodied as well.
Alright. Fuck. So I'm gonna use a precise strike and attack D with the gavel.
Okay.
Alright.
Nice, 27
That's
hits.
27?
Yep.
Alright. It's gonna be...
Yeah, roll for damage.
13 plus...
Sweet. As you manage to kind of get your gavel past his guard, dealing good damage, kind of shattering a couple of his teeth that's kind of skitter across the ground there.
30 damage altogether.
Gotcha. You can tell he's almost on his last legs here.
Alright, and I want to use Wails from the Grave on C.
Okay, gotcha. How much damage is he taking?
So
as the spectral ghosts kind of leap off for 6 points. Got it. All right.
6 necrotic. Now I'm going to go ahead and attack him again with my scimitar.
Okay.
For 28.
Yep, hits.
And it's going to be 8 damage.
8 points of damage there. Sweet. And you manage to kind of like stab through with your short sword before ripping it out as this heavy blood kind of leaks out as he kind of drops to a knee.
Alright, and I would like to go ahead and use as a... Oh wait, that's bonus action. Yeah, I'm gonna end just with cunning action dodge.
Gotcha. Cyborg, it's your go with Layla on deck. You see the Marshal about maybe like 20 feet in front of you, 30 feet off the air.
Alright, question.
Say
Is
that.
Marshall directly under Sivak B or no?
He is kind of like in front of him as he's kind of like grappled, like kind of like this, flying away.
I'm gonna cast Shatter at the beginning point of this right here.
I can't
So
see
basically,
your.
like, right-
I can't see your marker.
Right about here.
Okay, I can see your marker now. Okay.
Yeah.
To,
So right here.
to only hit
I
this,
already
only hit
measured
the only hit the Sivak.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
What's the save?
The save is 16 Constitution.
16 con save on the Sivak here.
Yeah.
He rolls a 14. He fails. He takes full damage
Bang.
as you steady your arcane firearm at him.
23.
Nice. 23 points of damage to B. Nice, actually. Sweet. So as you hit him, how do you do it?
I rupture his eardrums and his head just kind of blows off.
Sweet. And just as he does it, he falls over dead as the marshal begins to tumble down towards the ground with this Dragonelle. Anybody have any
Bye.
reactions? Or she's just gonna take a little bit of fall damage here. But you know that she's pretty healthy. Alright. As she takes 11 points of bludgeoning damage as she's now on like the ground here. Okay.
Alright. Cool. And then I'm gonna aim at fucking Sivak D because he's a bitch with fucking the obvious bonus action. Fucking
Gotcha.
Force Ballista.
Gotcha. Force ballisted up.
Come on, give me something good. 17.
17 hits. Roll for damage.
Thank fucking God. You said Justin. I'm like, son of a bitch. 22.
22. Good damage there onto D. Who's already kind of taken a knee as you kind of duck low, hearing Cyborg say Force Ballista. As this Sivak loses his fucking head, right? You're within 10 feet. Henry, I think you're within 10 feet. I need DC 14 Wisdom saving throws from both of you as like a scary spectral image comes up, trying to frighten Henry and Volok here. Sweet. So Helena, you are frightened right now, and you, Volok, are not frightened as this Sivak is now dead, but that spectral image is going to persist for 1 minute. A frightened creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending its effects. So you can't move further east, but you can move away. As both of you guys are frightened. Cyborg, anything else on your turn?
No, because that's the only bonus action that I can think of right now. So,
Okay, gotcha.
Booyah.
So Helena's frightened, and then where are you, Bollock? Your first initiative. Okay, gotcha. Hey, Janai, it's your go. And then it's gonna be Marshall Vindry on deck, followed by Helena and then Akasha.
I'm gonna scream down there, Marshall, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, a bit bruised, but I'll be up there in a minute.
Okay.
I believe that woman.
He is dead. I'm gonna hop over to the other side of A.
Gotcha. He kind of turns to face you a bit. 25 hits as you get past his defenses. You bring your lance back again, kind of striking his chest.
15 on that one.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Got
On
it.
that one. 6, 7. And an additional 19 plus damage.
Sweet. Bonus actions. As you kind of strike him twice, kind of chunks of flesh. Nice for 8 points of damage. How do you do it?
I bash him in the chest until it caves in.
Sweet. And as you bash on his chest, and almost in like a death throw, as the spectral image comes up, Akasha and Layla, I need DC 14 Wisdom saves for you, or you guys will be frightened. As he manages to kind of get out in Draconian that you, Volok, understand.
I'm scared.
Get the Marshal at all costs. All right.
Genius on Layla.
Wisdom save from you, Akasha. There, you can't be frightened actually because you're raging. Got it. You are good. You kind of brush off this flash of genius onto the 9, so that's 10, 11, 12, 13. Tom, did you want to use No, it's Hearth that has it for the saving throws. So you can save your flash of genius there, Cyborg, because it wouldn't have made the save.
What? Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
For Layla.
Okay, that ends Layla's turn there. It's the Marshal's turn here, and she's going to use her ability of... Well, actually, she's going to move, kind of start scaling up kind of like getting handholds, scaling up there. So she's not able to get up there quite yet, but she's going to point to you, Volok, and give you a commanding rally. And as a bonus action, she's going to command you to, if you want to attack using your reaction. She says, "Attack that one now, Volok. He's distracted." Do you want to use your reaction to attack, and you can add 1d8 to that roll?
He says yes.
13. 13 misses. Okay.
You said add 1d8.
Yeah, that's if the attack hits. Sorry, it's like a precise strike attack.
My bad.
Okay, so that's the marshals go as she's kind of about to climb back up over there. Helena, it's your go with Akasha on deck.
So, question, I know I'm feared right now, but can I move this way?
Yes, you can.
Cool. Would you consider this flanking since Volok's on the other side?
It is. So your disadvantage on attacks gets negated.
So just roll at normal.
Roll at normal.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so yeah, 4 attacks for myself.
Okay. Sweet. Slash. Nat 20.
That's
All
a
right.
nat 20.
Go ahead and roll damage for me on that natural 20 there.
That is 15 damage.
Nice. Max damage. Fuck yeah. And on the
15 damage. Second one is a 23.
roll for damage.
Oh shit, my bad. So
You're good. Well, the third one hits as well.
8, and
That's
then
8. Yep. Roll for damage on the
6.
third one. Yeah. Okay. Cool. How do you do it?
So as Helena or as Henry is just in this bloodlust form, he gets on top of the Sivok and like finds purchase on his neck and rips out his throat with his bare teeth.
Sweet, and you rip out its throat and its bare teeth, and that spectral image that normally would appear, kind of like dissipates. So you guys are no longer frightened there. But your rage is still gonna persist here, Akasha, as I need perception checks from everybody.
Oh dear.
Oh dear indeed.
Okay, so I got a 25 from Helena and a 21 from Volok. Okay, gotcha. Where is it?
Then at 5, that worked.
Yeah, no worries. I was counting off the ones that actually I'm not gonna say mattered, but mattered.
The ones
But
that
succeeded in the endeavor.
Oh yeah, the one that succeeded in the endeavor, right? So as you guys kind of finish dispatching of the Civacs here, you see the marshal kind of climb right back up. As what Helena and Volok begin to see as everybody else is kind of preoccupied is what appears to be 5 Dragonels carrying with 5 other Draconian foot soldiers like riding on their backs, right? Almost as if I need insight checks from everybody. Just do a group insight check.
Damn.
Yeah, 11.
Okay, 11.
Yeah, 16.
19!
Okay, gotcha. So what all of you guys know is that Draconian foot soldiers, they're the fodder of the army, right? You know that the bulk of the army is still situated and hasn't moved. These probing attacks are kind of getting launched, maybe as if these guys are on like a suicide mission of some type. Right.
My favorite kind of mission.
You guys do see like other sections of the walls kind of being attacked, and these ballistas, right, are firing and downing a lot of these Dragonels, kind of other probing attacks, but not a full-scale thing. So the way this whole thing is going to work is I am going to need everybody to re-roll their initiative here, okay? These assault groups, the way they're situated, you're just going to tell me if you're targeting group A, B, or C. They're going to have pools of health, so you're not targeting an individual creature per se. Cyborg just needs your initiative roll here.
In 1 second.
You guys do know that the ballista on the left is still fully functional, while the one on the right is a bit damaged. So the one on the right is going to be rolling at disadvantage because of the damage, but the one on the left, if you want to use it, is going to be rolling at advantage on its strikes. Sweet, 15 for you on that initiative roll, Cyborg. Just let me get the rest of this kind of situated here. And from what you guys can kind of pick up on from their distance, they're probably about 360 feet away. So about 3 turns or so, they'll probably be on top of you. You, Cyborg, in your quick thinking, at the start of all of this, they kind of fly right over your glyphs, still activating them. Once I edit up some HPs, I want you to roll some damage for me, okay?
Okie dokie.
Because I think it's what it's what, like 5d8.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5d8 from like the explosions here. I think it's fucking cool that you did that too, by the way.
20-foot radius, by the way.
Oh yeah. So it's gonna be this group that's gonna be affected, this group that's gonna be affected, and this group that's gonna be affected from like those 3 spells that you kind of like use there. Okay. I'm like gonna just kind of do that for like semantics here.
Okay. Let me kind of just get the 5d8 first.
Yeah. Go ahead and do the 5d8. Do you want to? Yeah, I'll just have you roll 5d8 3 separate times, so you can go ahead and roll those damage dice now for me. Okay.
All right. That one's 16. That's depressing. Give me something good. 30.
Oh, nice.
Give me another one. Give me another good one. 28. Okay, we got 2 good ones.
A 28. Okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. So they each has about 40 or so. So 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. Okay, so this is going to be great here. So you all see as these assault groups begin to kind of charge forward on this wall towards you. 3 huge explosions happen simultaneously as you see in the middle of that whole group, right? This explosion engulfs this Dragonel and these dragon foot soldiers as they're all slaughtered in the singular explosion, while the Dragonels take the brunt of the damage from this attack here. Okay, so that means Group C is completely gone.
Nice job, Riley.
And then, yep, C is completely gone.
Good
That
thinking,
takes
buddy.
30 points of there. As A took 16.
Yep.
And then E took 28.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. So we're at the top of the order here with you, Akasha, followed by Helena, then Layla. So Helena, you're on deck. Think about what you want to do. Akasha, show's on you. You hear boom, boom, boom.
So, does firing a range attack still maintain my rage?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What's reloading it like?
From what you can tell, it takes 1 action to shoot, 1 action to reload, 1 action to load, right? So it's gonna take a total of like 3 turns. Well, not 3 turns, or 3 turns, not rounds, to be able to shoot. So you, if you want to be the shooter, you can kind of stay at the ready there and wait for others to do their turns to load the bolts and stuff like that, if you so choose.
Does this work with what I think this works with?
This puts me in a bit of a... I don't know.
I'm gonna say just for this that if you wanted to get onto the trigger, you're so angry that you're going to maintain your rage. Okay.
Right.
So if that was your worry, I can kind of alleviate that.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm gonna be like having to pop a rage almost every turn. Fuck it. We'll fire the damn thing.
Okay, gotcha. You shove one of these soldiers out of the way as you kind of demand one of these soldiers to begin loading it. You know what? Fuck it. There's 2 other guys. Go ahead and make your attack at advantage. It's a D20 plus 6. And which group are you attacking?
A.
You're going to attack A? Gotcha. A and E are the most heavily injured on those Dragonels. Go ahead and roll to attack for me.
What am I rolling with?
Just a flat D20 and add 6 to it. You're going to roll 2, and take the higher number. As the Calaman troopers are able to, kind of blow up.
19
Sweet.
plus 6 is 25.
Yep. So that 15 plus 6, 21 hits. Roll 3d10 for me. And which assault group are you attacking right now?
Oh, yeah. I was gonna go for A.
Go for A. All right, perfect. Go ahead and roll 3d10 for me.
That is 11.
11 points, right? And so seeing this damaged Dragonel, you're able to down it, right? Causing the rest of these troops to kind of fall down onto the ground about 360 feet away, all right, as they've lost their mount. So it's going to be very hard for them to kind of approach the gate under this fire. What else would you like to do? That's your action right there. I'm going to say firing that ballista right there is like your big attack right there for your action of firing the actual ballista. So you have your bonus action and your movement.
The bonus action. You know what? There's nothing else I can really do.
Gotcha.
More of a bonk him on the head kind of person.
Yeah, I love it. Don't worry, the bonking is coming. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Gotcha. Helena, then it's your go with Layla on deck. What do you do?
Alright, Henry's gonna go ahead and grab another bolt and set it on the ballista.
Okay, perfect. You see that two other troopers are there that can kind of help out. So bolt is loaded. Other trooper is aiming. You can press the trigger.
I'm gonna have one of them aim.
Okay, gotcha. And you situate yourself right next to Akasha here. You can fire a bolt if you so choose.
Yeah, fuck it, we roll, we ball.
Gotcha. So you and Akasha kind of line up on who? Who are you lining up on?
I'll go for B.
Okay, B. Gotcha. Go ahead and roll 2d20s. Take the higher number and add 6.
Yep. That is
nice. Yeah, the 19 plus 6 definitely hits.
Yeah.
Roll 3d10 for me. As you manage to find purchase onto this Dragonel here.
But that is 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. Okay, sweet. As you can tell, that Dragonel in particular is pretty hurt right now, but still kicking.
Gotcha. Since that hit, right, I'm going to go ahead and activate my Crimson Rite, do the 1d6 damage to himself.
Okay.
3 to me. And I'm going to use the Blood Curse of the Anxious on him.
Okay.
On that specific Dragonel. So, as a bonus action, you can afflict this curse on a creature with it. I mean, of course it hits, but until the end of your next turn, we have an advantage on intimidation checks against it.
Okay.
So if it gets any closer and we try to intimidate it, we have advantage on the checks.
Okay, perfect. Anything else you'd like to do?
That will be the end of my turn because Henry's kind of a close fighter.
Gotcha. Layla with Cyborg on deck.
Can't fucking see it. Oh my gosh, I do not have enough movement to get out there.
It's probably ill-advised. You can if you want. You can certainly try.
Okay, I'm just gonna use my movement.
You can get to the ballistas.
Yeah, I'm gonna just come to this other ballista here instead, since those two are on that one.
Gotcha. Sweet. You got a Caliban soldier there that's able to load and kind of help aim the ballista there for you.
Good. So
Who would you like to attack?
we're gonna go for E.
E's the most damaged one. That ballista still is actually a bit damaged, so roll 2d20s and take the lower number there.
Well, we ain't hitting shit.
That's a nat 1, as like the broken ballista kind of like stutters on its shot there. Yeah, as you make ready for another one mother bolt. All right, that ends your turn. Cyborg, it's your go with enemies on deck.
right, cool. So first things first, I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna cast Mend.
Okay, gotcha. Boom. You mend it, giving that ballista back advantage for your action. Good job.
All right, cool. Damn it, that's only fucking 20 feet that I already used. I'm gonna levitate, and then I'm gonna try to get a little bit out there, where then I'm actually able to do something. This guy's kind of just perched on my shoulder as well.
Okay.
And then fucking swiggity fucking force ballista on
Okay.
heat.
Gotcha. I'm
Which
pretty
I'm
sure it has
pretty
120
sure-
feet. Yep. You're good. Go ahead and roll
Does.
to attack for me.
Hell yeah. Bloop.
E does have the most heavily heavily
13.
damaged Dragonel. 13 just misses, right? As that force energy kind of falls
Neat.
short there.
Okay.
Okay, ends your turn. Gotcha. So
Yeah. Give me one.
gotcha. Draconian's turns here. Their movement speed is about 60. Boop. Boop. Also a bit earlier then. So this Dragonel here, the one that looks relatively healthy but still injured, it's gonna fly up to there. This one's gonna fly up to here. This is the most healthiest looking one here, with vicious looking foot soldiers on its back, looking ready to kind of glide down with their shaggy wings. The most injured Dragonel is situated right here with its foot soldiers.
They severely fucked up.
So, and these little guys, they're going to try to dash. As you see, just like a couple of them scurrying under like arrow fire. And they're going to end their turns right there. So that's all of their movement there. Volok, it's your go. With Akasha on deck for top of the order.
Alright, I am going to this ballista and help load it so
Yep.
I can attack on the next turn.
Nope, gotcha. So the Kalaman soldier kind of brings over a big bolt, slams it on top. As he says, Volok, work with Leia to fire. Go ahead and roll your attack on who do you want to attack?
Oh, I will attack.
Advantage.
Advantage. I will attack E.
Attacking E. Gotcha. Go ahead and roll that advantage and add 6 to the higher d20 there for me.
Alright. So let me go ahead and. Fuck, how do I roll the fucking.
No, just do a yeah.
You know what, also, I got-
custom.
Nah, I got Elder Splash has a +6, so I can just do that.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a 21 to hit.
Yep, 21
Oh,
hits.
dude, I could roll my crossbow too. Smart.
Oh, perfect.
Hell yeah.
I can roll my pepper boxes.
Alright,
Go ahead and do
and then-
3d10.
3d10. Alright. What's it? Okay. 3d10.
As you all.
That's 21.
Boom, 21. Nice. Good fucking damage there. As your big ass bolt kind of like finds purchase in the throat of this Dragonel, killing it, causing the rest of the troops to fall off of it. A bit injured, but still up there. They're gonna have a bit of difficulty kind of climbing these towers. Anything else?
I would like to. Can I use a bonus action to help load it?
Sure, why not? So you grab another bolt and you kind of make ready for whoever wants to shoot this thing next.
Okay.
Great idea. Sweet. Marshal Vindry's kind of going to look at all of you before kind of moving towards the center as she says, shoot down those Dragonels, and that'll give us a major advantage. Akasha, it's your go with Helena on deck. Yep,
Stop.
your ballista is loaded there.
Screw. We'll
Yep.
shoot. We'll shoot B.
Gotcha. Yep. Go ahead and roll to hit and add 6.
That is 12.
You're rolling at advantage, so roll one more time for me. And we're gonna take the higher of two numbers.
Okay, that's 16.
16 meets and beats it. Go ahead and roll for damage, as this Dragonelle is a lot more injured than D over there. 3d10, please.
That is 14.
Sweet, 14 points of damage, kind of mirroring Layla and Balak there. Your bolt kind of finds the throat of this Dragonelle as it descends from the sky, sending its riders kind of scattering across the ground here. You can use your bonus action to kind of slam on another bolt. Getting ready to attack for whoever else pulls the trigger. Which is that something you'd like to do?
I can put another bolt in it.
You sure as hell do.
And you know what? Because I'd say that like crossing like that, basically crossing like the bridge area.
What do you want to do?
I am going to use my movement to. Can I just like climb down the side of this?
Yeah. You have a high enough fucking like athletics there to kind of make sure you find good handholds. As I'm gonna say like the movement speed kind of taken to get all the way down there. I'm gonna say you reach the bottom there.
Yeah. So yeah, and then that ends my turn.
Okay, gotcha. Helena, you see Akasha kind of like scuttling down, leaving you up there with the ballista. What do you do? Layla, you're on deck.
I'm gonna go ahead and use it for Sight Strike.
Okay, gotcha.
And I'm going after B.
Assault Group B right there? You wanna, or D?
Yeah, well, B.
Okay.
B as in Bravo.
Gotcha.
Or no. Shit. I didn't see they were dead. D is in Dog then.
Okay, gotcha.
Get rid of that last Dragonelle.
Gotcha, aiming the last Dragonelle there. Go ahead and roll to attack at advantage, and if it hits, you're going to add your 1d8 on top of the 3d10.
So
Hell
this
yeah.
is the first one. That is, and I'm going to roll again to see if I crit.
Yeah, roll and see if you crit.
Nope. Nah, so
Go ahead and
13
roll.
plus 6.
Yep, 3d10 plus 1d8, please, as you all see Helena kind of getting behind
Plus
the
1d8.
bolt, the ballista here. Is your bolt
And-
does?
Yeah, one second, I'm going to roll. 28.
Nice, good fucking damage there. You hit the chest of this Dragonelle, the ballista bolt kind of staying lodged within its chest as it begins to kind of descend a couple of feet as it is on its last legs here.
Gotcha. So then Helena's gonna ask the Calamar soldier that's been loading, load me another one.
And he slams down another bolt. He says, "Yes, ma'am."
I'm like, thank you, sir. And wait, can I take my 2 attacks?
No,
First
it's just that one action to kind of do everything with the ballista here.
Gotcha. Okay, so closest to me, really just these Calamar soldiers. Fuck it. They get a boost in their temporary hit points,
Okay, gotcha. You, are you
including.
Are you sure you want to
so
do
it'd be
the
myself,
soldiers,
really.
or you can probably do either Akasha or Marshal Vindry? I'll allow that, as you get a very distinct feeling these soldiers are probably going to be maintaining on the ballistas themselves.
Then it would be Krieger.
It would be Krieger? I gotcha.
7 plus 4.
7 plus 4, so that's what, 11. So Akasha, you
11
add
temporary hit points.
11 temporary hit points. Does
Yep.
it end your turn, Helena?
It does.
Sweet, you, Layla, see Akasha scuttle down there. What do you do?
I'm smacking D again.
Gotcha. You, ooh, 24 hits. Roll for damage. Yep, 3d10 there.
Oh, not. Ooh!
Nice, 20 points of damage as your bolt kind of slams right into this Dragonelle, just like fucking Game of Thrones style, where the dragon kind of like screeches out as you see a bit of oil leak from him as he scatters his troopers across the ground as they have lost all of their Dragonelles.
Taking a barrel and sticking it into the front of one of the next plates.
Okay, gotcha. What's the intent? What's your intent? To launch the whole barrel, or just like that bolt covered in oil?
the whole barrel,
Okay, gotcha.
and make a makeshift fuse out of some random cloth or rope laying around.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. So you all see Layla directing soldiers to place this barrel onto the ballista. Very high chance for it to get launched as long as it hits a group of these soldiers, probably covering them all in oil that has an affinity for explosions. Does that end your turn? Okay, gotcha. Cyborg, it's your go with enemies on deck. What do you do?
Cool, I'm gonna cast catapult on fucking group B over here because they're a bunch of bitches.
Sweet, group B? All right, gotcha. Roll. Oh, no, sorry. What save do they have to make? It's just going to be one save for that group there.
Fucking deck 16.
Deck 16. They rolled a 15, so they failed. They take full damage there. Go and roll for damage.
5d8. Fuck y'all. Bloop. 28.
Sweet, 28 points of damage as you take off the head of one of these draconians. The rest of them let off hisses.
That's what you get, bitches!
Nice.
And then I'm gonna cast my bonus action using Force Ballista because fuck these assholes on B.
Gotcha.
Well,
same group. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Roll to hit.
Yep. Same group. Fuck us.
As they're all kind of in like this
Missing
natural
big-
carapace army. 25
Bloody?
hits. Roll for damage. As your Force Ballista kind of slams into the chest of one of these others Dragonelles for 17 points of damage. You're able to take the head and crush the chest of another one from that force energy there.
You either jump in the fucking spikes or we kill you ourselves.
And they kind of hiss back at your taunt as he says, "I'll get you first." Anything else you're gonna do?
Fucking try. I'm floating, bitch.
Okay, sweet. So that ends.
Wait,
That
floating
ends your
bitch,
turn
not
there.
me.
It's the Draconian's turn. These guys back here are going to try to run up. They're gonna choose the dash. Being able to. Oh, you know, fuck it. Half their movement speed there because there's a bunch of barricades kind of in the way. Well, they just make it to that 30 there. These groups here.
Have to figure it out.
And just boop, boop, are kind of moving as groups here. Do I have my table? Okay, I got you. So one other thing that we're going to bring up here, guys, because I'm not rolling like for a shit ton of attacks. So my attack rules, I'm going to be following the Dungeon Master's Guide stuff for mob attack rules, okay? So mob attack rules, since this is the first time we're ever doing it in the campaign, essentially, is if there's enough attackers kind of around somebody, then there's a number of hits that will go through. It's based off of your ACs. For example, I need 3 of these Draconians around Akasha for one of them to land 2 hits because they have multi-attack. 3 need to be around Helena, 4 need to be around Volok, 5 need to be around Layla, and 10 need to be around Cyborg for 2 attacks to hit. Okay? So that's just mob attack rules. So that's A. So A and B moved there. Actually, they have short bows, don't they? Pretty sure they do.
I don't know. I don't think so. I'm just
I
here. I just
We
work
don't
here.
have short bows, no.
No, they do not. They do not. Okay. And these guys here, you Volok are going to see them try to make for the wall underneath you guys. All right. So they are going to dash right up to the wall there, using up all their movement speed. And you know that they have clawed hands. They're probably going to take another 60 feet to kind of climb this this tall wall here. And E is going to make a dash, taking their 60
That's something.
right here. All right, so that's all of the enemy's movements and turns there. So it's going to be you, Volok. As you see these soldiers rushing Calaman's walls, what do you do?
I am going to use. Let me see something. Yeah, it's not this one.
That's the last one for A.
Do I
2040.
Awesome. Where is it?
TikTok says the clock.
I'm looking for the fucking.
Also says my Glock.
That one's up there, distracted. Kill him. As you hear the Draconians become grumbling below you, Volok, what do you do? Your,
Pour down some little fuckers in oil.
Okay.
yeah, your heart starts racing.
Cancer of. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and. You know what? I'm just gonna attack with the crossbow at one of them for now.
What are you gonna do, dude? Let me know.
No. I want them to get higher up before.
I mean,
they'll take more fall damage.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So, I mean, right now, trying to do it isn't going to do shit. So, I want to wait for them to get higher so it'll actually do something.
All right, I got you.
All right, so I'm going to attack. I will attack the one directly underneath me.
Okay, gotcha. So group
going straight down.
Group D, right? Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and attack at advantage because you're in an elevated position, kind of launching a heavy crossbow, kind of down the wall here. Go ahead and attack at advantage.
So I'm gonna attack with my. Yeah, I'm gonna attack with my heavy crossbow. So that's gonna be right there, and that's gonna be 27 to hit.
Yeah, fucking roll for damage, dude. Akasha,
Right,
you are going to be on deck here. Think about what you want to do.
15.
15 points of damage plus your sneaky sneak. This is group D.
Yep. So that's going to be 10.
Gotcha. As you manage to take the head off of one of these Dragonelles as they're about to kind of use their claws to climb on top of this wall.
And then I'm going to use my new fucking feat, the Commanding Rally.
Hell yeah.
And give Layla a free attack with a reaction.
You can use your reaction to attack. Yep, right now.
Yep.
Use the ballista?
Yes.
Fuck yeah! Still at advantage, right?
Yes, it is. Who are you attacking? Which group?
I'm gonna go for this group of creatures. It does have a narrow attack to it.
Okay. So 19 hits. Go ahead and roll damage for this 3d10 just on the explosion of the barrel. You're all gonna get covered in oil. You all instinctively know that if fire touches this oil, it will ignite, probably doing even more damage here. Okay.
Oh, just wait.
So 12 points of damage over there onto E, you said, right? 12 points. Gotcha. So, boom, oil barrel kind of explodes. It almost takes an arm off of one of the Draconians who manages to kind of like pop his shoulder back into places. One hasn't gotten dropped just yet. That's your reaction there. Gotcha. You should have your movement and your bonus action if you so choose. Nope, sorry, it's Volok's go. I'm sorry.
That's all I can. No, that's all I can do because the action to Commanding Rally is a bonus action, so I got nothing I can do.
All right, gotcha. It is sweet Marshal Vindry's turn, so she's going to see all of you, and she's going to point to you. You just attacked Layla. You don't have a reaction anymore, so she's going to use her Commanding Rally to point at you, Henry. She says, "Quick, Henry, loose another bolt." You can use your reaction if you wish to make another ballista attack.
Cool, yeah, I'm going to first. Is it okay if I use my Crimson Right?
Not on a reaction. You'll have to wait for your actual turn. Wait.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will disregard her order and not use my reaction to
Okay.
shoot.
Okay, gotcha. Akasha, it is your go with Helena on deck.
Question: how far is it between me and Group B?
Oh, your little ruler thing, you're within 30 feet. You can use your little ruler if you so choose, but you can run up to Group B or probably even Group E over here, I think.
No, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
run up to B.
Gotcha.
Till Aggie and
Roll to attack. Do it!
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him.
Are you gonna do the dynamite thing or not quite yet?
No, not quite yet.
Okay,
Not
gotcha.
quite yet,
So 27 hits as you crash into this squad of Draconian foot soldiers here. Roll for damage here.
Hang on,
This
that was the
is
first
Group B.
one.
Mm-hmm. I do want you to roll for damage as I'm going to be ticking off heads as they go rolling here. 21 points.
Does that.
Sweet. You fucking cleave the head off of one of these soldiers. 2 remain.
Second one is a 30.
Nice. Roll for damage here.
And that is going to be 19 damage.
19. As your second strike kind of sends another one flying back like 15 to 20 feet. It kind of gets impaled on the back of one of these pallet spikes here.
And then for the bonus action, we're just going to use the frenzy attack.
Okay, gotcha. Hell yeah.
Smash. And that is a dirty 21.
Sweet. Roll for damage for me.
That's an
Sweet.
18.
How do you do it? How do you slaughter the last one of this assault group?
Ooh. You know what? I'm just gonna pick him up and impale him on one of these palisades.
Kind of huge spike comes out as they all kind of start petrifying and dissolving into dust. I'm not gonna have you guys worry about making any of the death throws for the petrifying gas because this is awesome. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Akasha?
No, that was both actions. I have my bonus action gone. I am done for now.
Gotcha.
I am laughing manically like
hell
an
yeah.
absolute
You,
psychopath.
Helena, see one of these draconian heads go flying about like 60 feet from one of these kills. What do you do?
That's my best friend.
Layla,
That's my best
you're on
friend.
deck.
Helena's gonna take back over.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
we're gonna go back to normal form.
I gotcha.
Normal form. And for this turn, this is gonna be fun. Helena's gonna enact her Crimson Ray. I'm gonna roll the d6 for my seal.
Yep.
So this is my seal. That is 6 points of damage to my seal. And it's gonna be fire damage.
Gotcha. So yeah,
And
1d6
I'm
on
going
all of
to-
your attacks. Hell yeah, let's do it.
And then I'm going to aim both pepper boxes at Squad E with
Okay.
fire damage.
Gotcha. Roll your 4 attacks. Bang, 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 bang. And as your pepper box rings throughout
First
the
one
air.
is an 18.
18 hits. Roll your second attack.
Next one is a 23.
23 hits. Roll your next 2,
Next
please.
one misses.
Yep, 10 misses.
And then a 17.
17 hits. Did you want to use your... No, sorry, your bonus action was activating the Crimson Right, right?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. So go and roll your attacks, and then we'll do 3d6.
The fire damage afterwards?
Yeah, we'll do 3d6 custom roll at the end there.
So 8, then
8,
5,
and 5.
and then another 5, and you said 3d6.
Yep, 3d6 for 3 of the attacks
And
that
this
hit.
is all fire damage, so that is 9 fire damage going to
Sweet.
E. That's covered in oil, as far as I know.
It is still covered in oil, so as your...
And that's fire damage.
As your pepper box ignites all this oil on E, I want you to go ahead and roll a 5d6 for me for additional fire damage onto this group here.
Oh god. That is 16 fire damage
16
in total.
points of fire damage on top of it as you manage to shoot in between the eyes of 2 of these draconians before the fire engulfs another one as only... Nope, sorry. Boom. 3 of them remain. 2 of them are dead. Nope, sorry.
Hell yeah.
3 dead. Boom. All right, anything else you doing?
That's everything that I can do.
Gotcha. You, Layla, hear the crack of pepper boxes going off to your right. What do you do? Cyborg, you're on deck. Think about what you want to do.
I'm gonna shoot one for A now.
You're going to shoot one for A, just a regular bolt. You're attacking at advantage there. 21 hits for that group. Roll your 3d10. 23 points of damage. Dude, you're getting good rolls on that one there. Sweet. See, 23 points of damage as a bolt kind of sinks through the chest of one of these draconians, killing him outright. All right.
Ew.
They let out hisses as they say, charge! Anything else you're gonna do?
Hi. Okay, I'm done.
You're dead? All right, Cyborg, it's your go with enemies on deck. Volek, you're following. Think about what you want to do. Go ahead, Cyborg.
Awesome. Cool. Fucking ice knife.
Ice Knife on which group?
Fucking A. Well, actually, no. I should probably. Yeah, fuck it. Eat.
Fucking eat. All right, sweet. What's the save?
Fuck it. Eat. It's not a save. I just do it.
Okay, it's a to hit.
24.
Yep, 24 hits. Go and roll for damage, and then it explodes as well for additional damage, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, gotcha.
That is why I really enjoy Ice Knight.
Man, these dudes got burnt and frozen.
Icy hot.
Want to
Yep, roll for that damage. Hell yeah.
1d8 and 1d10, correct? Since it's coming from my firearm.
Yes, correct. Yeah, you add your arcane firearm to the damage, and also do like the little explosion damage that comes with it as well. This should be one of your. Yeah, so it's like 1d10 plus.
The 1d8, and then after that.
And 2d6.
2d6?
Yeah, it's 2d6
Not bad.
cold damage there.
8, 9,
Oh, sweet.
17.
So 9 damage for the cold damage. I'm just gonna say they failed their save because it's too much math for me. And which group are you attacking? E?
E.
E. Alright, sweet. That's 8. And that's 9. Boom. Sweet. So your ice knife hits one of these draconians before it kind of explodes off of his chest, sending shards into one of the remaining ones, who is severely hurt right now, as this group's probably almost dead, but still standing. Your ice kind of like helps kind of like simmer some of the burning flesh on this draconian. Anything else you'd like to? Oh, sure. Keep going on your turn.
Bonus action. Force Ballista on A, cause fuck them.
On A, gotcha.
Give me some good.
22
On
hits.
A, 22.
Roll for damage.
Give me some good. Oh,
Nice.
that's 2-8.
Sweet. 23 points of damage there. It's 20, 40. As you manage to take the head off of another one of these draconians.
Throwing meds.
Yeah. And I kind of want to float a little bit more over here.
Okay.
Just because I can float. And fuck these guys, because they can't touch me because I'm floating. Y'all can't touch me, I'm floating, bitches! As I say in Draconic. That way then they can understand me.
So they hiss back. It's like, well, let's get you. How many feet are you levitating?
About 20.
20 feet? Okay, gotcha. Does that end your turn?
Here.
All right, gotcha. So the enemy's turn here. So they are not, since you're levitating, they are not going to be able to reach it. These guys here are going to see you, Akasha. They're just about at 30 feet there. So Group A is going to try to swarm you. I'm just going to move these guys for a second. Boop, boop, boop. Group A is going to swarm around you, and I need 3 attackers. So you, Akasha, as you're getting kind of dogpiled by these guys, this is already going to be halved as you find like 2 short sword attacks kind of like hit your side for 6 points of piercing damage total. And that ends Group's A's turn over there. E over here is going to see a bunch of them kind of piled up over there. And you're going to run towards this wall. And then they're going to begin kind of climbing it, making about halfway up. D is going to use the remaining movement speed to kind of get onto the very ledge. Oh. I gotta refresh D&D. I gotta refresh maps here. It kind of like froze up on me.
Uh-oh. You be breaking shit.
Refresh the page. Make sure everybody else's pages are still good, and make sure you can still like move your tokens and stuff.
Yeah.
You can? Okay, gotcha. So these guys are just going to make it to the very edge of here, but that's like they dashed up the wall, kind of using their claws to climb right up. Group E's halfway up the wall there, so that ends all of their turns. Valak, it's your go. Then we're gonna be top of the order.
Alright. I'm gonna move over here. And I'm gonna take. And we're. I can go down all the way. Okay. Decanter of endless water and use the geyser function.
Like a fucking water hose. Just fucking blast
Yep.
these guys right off.
Pushing them down. Hell yeah.
Do you have a spell save? I think you do, right?
It is the target must
Yeah.
succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw,
Strength
or take
save?
1d4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, gotcha. So strength save onto group D here. They rolled a nat 1. Okay.
Nah.
So how much damage? Did
Okay,
they
so
take? Yeah.
it's gonna be, hold on a second, 1d4 damage and fall prone, and of course there's also the falling damage from 60 feet high,
Gotcha.
and 15 feet away from me, so it's 60 feet down and 15 feet away from me.
Okay, hell yeah. As you manage to kind of like open up your decanter of endless water and kind of water hose all these draconians right off this fucking wall. Go ahead and roll the 66 bludgeoning damage on top of the 1d4 you said?
Yeah, okay, so
gotcha.
let's see.
It's fucking awesome. Second time using the decanter of endless water.
It's gonna be 22 damage.
22 damage total. On to
Yep.
D over there. 40 and sweet. So 2 of them, like in the sickling crack, die from this fall, while the other 3 are still alive and kind of just. 2 are still alive. Sorry, thank you. Just a bit off the
Alright.
base of that wall there, but they are not. You definitely knocked them off. Good job.
Alright, and for my action, I'm gonna go reload the ballista. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Boom. You slam another bolt in there as it's prepared for another person to fire.
And that ends my turn.
That ends your turn. Gotcha. Sweet. So Marshal Vindry here is going to use another commanding rally to issue an order to you, Akasha. Strike that one there. You can go ahead and use your reaction to make an attack if you so choose.
Yep.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll an attack for me, and then if it does hit, add 1d8 on top of the damage there.
Okie dokie, so the attack good lands for an 18.
Yep, 18 hits. Roll for damage, please.
That is 23 and 8, that is 31.
Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, exactly. Roll 1d8 for me.
Right, 1d8.
And once this combat's over, we're going to take a little break here and then reconvene. Boom, 6 points of damage there as you manage to knock the head off of another one of these creatures. Okay, that's going to be Marshal Vindry's turn. Akasha, it's your go with Helena on deck.
I want to wreck it!
Reckon, yeah, 2 of these draconians still in front of you, short swords clutched. Go ahead and roll your attacks.
19 for the first one.
19 hits.
So that will do 19 damage to one of them.
Boom! You send another one flying.
Second attack is for 29.
Of course. Roll for damage and tell me how you do it.
14.
Sweet. How does this one look as you manage to dispatch of another assault group here?
I'm gonna, as I win that last one, and when it falls to his knees, I'm just gonna field kick his head from his shoulder.
The head goes flying. You still have your movement speed and your frenzy. Did you want to move over to E and make one last attack?
Do I got the?
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, you're fine. It's only like 35 feet.
Ooh, I've got 40.
Okay,
So,
hell yeah.
ooh, calm down.
Kind of heavy footsteps, kind of you right underneath you, the cyborg. What do you do over there?
I'm gonna hit him.
Hit him with that maul.
Frenzied attack for
Dirty 20
to hit.
hits. Yep. Roll for damage.
And 17.
Sweet, 17 points of damage as this draconian kind of looks over to you coming with like a scary expression on your face before you kind of slam the maul against its head, squishing in between the wall, killing him. All right.
Yeah. And that is me done.
That ends his turn. Helena, it's your go with Layla on deck.
Alright, cool. Helena's gonna use all of her movement to get right here.
Yep.
And then from here, she's gonna mount the ball, and she's gonna take 2 shots at D.
Okay, 2 shots at D.
Or,
Go ahead. And,
or her shots at D.
all of her shots at D. Gotcha. Go
Oh,
ahead and
that's a
roll
nat
all
20,
4.
baby.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage on the natural there, and add your 2d6 there from the Crimson Right.
So 12 plus the it's 1d6. I forget. Or is it 2 because it crit?
It's 2d6 because it crit.
Cool. That is top of that 8 fire damage for that guy,
Sweet.
and then that 13 misses. Second hand of attack
15 hits. 15 hits.
All right. So damage is gonna be 5,
Okay.
and then last one is a 24.
24 hits. Roll for damage.
And 6,
roll-
and then the 1d6.
2d6 because the 15 and the 24 hit. So
Yep.
roll one more for me.
That's 6 points of fire damage in their direction.
6 points of fire damage as another one kind of you shoot 4 holes into him where he kind of ignites a little bit on fire there. Anything else you like to do?
Unless, nah, I'll just chill right where I'm at.
Gotcha. Layla,
Have
it's
an
your
idea?
go. Field of destruction and a couple of heads going flying. What do you do?
Throw my axe at him.
Okay, gotcha. The great axe with the returning feet on that. Okay, hell yeah. Nice. Hell yeah. Roll for damage.
Well,
Sweet.
I have to fight that
19 points of damage. It comes, you slice him clean. He's barely hanging on. The last one in this group. It comes back to your hand. You can throw it again. 16 hits. Roll for damage. Sweet. 13 points as like a spinning axe kind of comes within your view, Akasha, kind of slicing the head off this last Draconian here before you see it kind of spin back and return back to Layla's hand, courtesy of Cyborg's returning weapon ability there.
Let me see. Hold on. I have something that I can use my I'm gonna use my quick toss. And I'm
Oh,
gonna throw
okay.
another one.
Okay, hell yeah. Let's do it. And you add a 1d8 if it does hit.
My superiority die on that one yet. Ah, damn.
Ah,
If it hits though.
yeah, only hits a hit still. So you send another or a third strike out there, but it kind of skitters against the wall before it kind of returns back to your hand.
Okay, I'm done now.
Gotcha. Cyborg, there's one lone Draconian left as he kind of turns to you almost like in fright, seeing all of its buddies dead. What do you do?
I'm gonna cast Shatter.
Gotcha. What's the save?
Give me one quick second, because I'm kind of curious about something.
Okay, he rolled a 17 on his deck save.
Oh, well, it says on a point of my choice. Does that include in his brain?
Sure. I mean, for semantics, it's like point of your choice, so it's just flavoring of the spell right now. But go ahead and roll your damage if you want to make the head kind of explode.
Let's go with the explosion of the head. That's 11 for damage.
Yeah, 22 points of damage. Heads fucking explodes. Like you all see these Draconians kind of like they leak blood that kind of petrifies for a bit as they turn to dust and stone. As this initial assault group has been kind of vanquished, Marshal Vindry kind of turns to you all through the heat of it. He says,
Regroup! Regroup! Man the ballistas, make them ready! This was just a probing attack. We don't know if they'll come again sometime soon.
all right, what do you guys do?
Make for the ready.
Ready, ballistas.
Mike for the ready. Sweet. Let's take a 8-minute break. We'll just come back on at the 50 here.
Cool, that means I can do it fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of scoff down my food here. So I'm gonna. Oh, see, it did freaking.
Don't fucking skip.
It did freaking refresh it. I gotta refresh. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just a little bit.
Pineapple, mango, or strawberry lemonade.
What's up? This one.
Strawberry.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Actually,
just,
while you guys are doing
yeah,
that,
that's just
I'm gonna use the
look-
bathroom right
that's
quick,
gonna
and
look
then
a little bit weird on the video, but that's okay. This shit happens. Yeah, I'm gonna pause
yeah,
this
I'm
thing.
gonna go use the bathroom, and then
Unpaused. Okay, so Marshal Vindry continues.
The trade gate here, I'm pretty sure, sent a strong message that it is secure. Much like the others, I've already received reports that the Warriors Gate and the Fishers Gate have held true from these probing attacks. You guys, it's getting late. Rest up and prepare for battle. Make your peace. Say goodbye to your friends. But I know that we will conquer this together.
Yeah.
Damn straight as Helena reaches out for a fist bump for Marshal Vendry.
She fist bumps back.
He fists your fists with the hardest
My
of it.
fist has been fisted. Oh no.
Your fist has been fisted.
Hell yeah.
So anything you guys like
yeah.
to do? It is like very later now, probably anywhere between like 9 and 10. This probing attack kind of lasted for a bit. Darkness is definitely fallen over the city. You can tell that there's a very like uneasiness amongst people that are still up. But there's no shops or anything open at this town. People are shutting up shop and
They're gonna sleep at night.
Did we go sleep at night too?
okay, gotcha. And as you guys are
Except for Cyborg.
you kind of maintain like your century's rest as you all begin to head towards Castle Calaman, I presume. Okay.
Yep,
who
going
has
to
what's
the-
I want
every-
to go check out my dino.
Okay, do you want to go check out the dino? So as you guys are all kind of walking past, you all see kind of in the distance a violet flash. It almost like lights up the horizon before vanishing. And you obviously know that violet flash came from the Citadel itself and lasted maybe like a second or two, lighting up the horizon and then kind of slowly fading. You, Cyborg, managed to kind of walk your way past Castle Calaman, heading towards Chaos there. What about the other group here? Are you guys kind of like approaching the courtyard now, or you guys all saw that violet flash?
Helena's gonna look back at the violet flash and go, well, it looks like they made a attack against somebody.
Roll a perception check for me.
23.
23. Yeah, so you saw the flash, you don't know what it could have been.
Can I cast guidance on it to give it assistance?
Sure.
Alright.
It was a
1d4.
it was a 23.
25.
It was a 25.
Sweet. So as Volok kind of comes up and kind of like pats you on the back, casting guidance here and whatnot, you suddenly have like an idea kind of come to your forefront of your mind here, as you can probably pick up that huge flash was something being launched potentially from this citadel.
But the question is, where is it heading?
It's like-
And that's not to say that it already hit whatever they were attacking.
No, it's a pretty cloudy night here. I'm gonna transition to the courtyard here. So you guys continue to progress, and just before you, Cyborg, kind of leave the area just outside that courtyard, you all begin to look up towards the sky here, as the clouds begin kind of turning purple or have like a violet light to it. What do you guys do? As you all kind of look up seeing this, it's very abnormal.
Can we get an idea of its trajectory?
Yeah, everybody roll a perception check. We'll do a group perception check as you're all kind of looking up here. 22.
21.
Okay, sweet. 22 and 21 definitely going to carry this. Last person needs to roll here.
What is it?
Perception.
Perception.
Yeah, but the 20, I think the 22 and 21 are probably, and the 19, yeah, so it kind of carries you guys there. So you see almost like the violet first is very expanded and wide, and as more time you guys kind of look at it, it slowly starts to shrink in, becoming more concentrated, like right above you guys, right? And as the clouds begin to part and break, what you guys all see is like a violet star that kind of plummets from the sky, and it crashes with a thunderous boom in the center of this courtyard, throwing up debris, clouds of debris, right? And this debris is kind of like heavily obscuring this probably like anywhere like 10-foot area here.
Helena's gonna stand at the ready with both pepper boxes.
Gotcha. And as you all stand at the ready, kind of like peering through this smoke, what you guys hear is like a breathless screech kind of rising from this black lit dust. So you hear, almost like in a strained voice. And then you, Volek, in like a more ancient draconian, you hear, the Dragon Queen sees you.
Oh, fuck.
Right? And what appears like through the smoke, like through the right side, is a skeletal black hand that kind of reaches out probably like 5 to 6 feet. And from the left of the smoke, a left skeletal like clawed hands, it looks vicious in nature, kind of appears before slowly what comes out of this heavy smoke is a skeletal looking snout. Volek, Layla, and Cyborg, you guys have encountered one of these before, within the tunnels leading to the cities of lost names here.
Well,
All right.
here we go again.
As what you know of a lesser death dragon kind of appears, and it has a, and as you kind of look at it, it has a note kind of spiked to its front left shoulder here. All right.
Well, here we go again.
Wait,
You guys
can I
don't-
talk to it?
You guys don't want to talk first? Just get right into combat?
I want to talk to it.
Hold on, let me pull some stuff up. But I am going to have you guys roll for initiative, just in the off chance of bad shit happening. You never know.
Helena's standing at the ready.
You might be able to convince it. Who knows? Anything's possible. Not anything, but
Almost anything.
almost anything. Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and you guys go ahead and roll for roll the fucking that one for his initiative. Damn. Okay.
It's okay. I'm right before him. I rolled a 4.
21.
Sort of nice.
Okay, gotcha. Akasha, need your roll. Sweet.
21.
21. Rollies between Layla and Akasha, please. Need that rollies. 10.
I got a 9.
Okay, sweet. So Layla's like a step ahead of you.
Can I stick my mole in front of her so she trips over? Nah.
I got a dragon that's half a 10-foot reach. Fuck you.
Well, in all of that, she's got extra legs, so
And
she's always a step ahead.
Cyborg,
She's always a step ahead.
Cyborg, as you kind of step forward, like that black smoke kind of slowly begins to kind of dissipate, as you see movement kind of behind this other death dragon as he speaks to you. Sacrifice the weakest, and you will live. That is the Dragon Queen's will.
Who's the weakest?
The dragon.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I mean, it's 5 against 1. Oh, okay. Never mind.
You know, it's 2 against. It's 5 against 2.
Hey.
But.
Sacrifice the weakest. Which one of
Question.
you?
Hey, I have a question.
He's begin pacing back and forth, watching you, Cyborg.
Can I see the note that's attached to you?
You can approach to get closer, if you so choose.
Oh,
Sweet. And
Hey.
as you get closer, What you're able to make out is that the note says, "The Dragon Queen sees you, and I am the fire in her eyes. The end comes. It is the Dragon's Queen's will." Signed, Kensaldi Fire Eyes. And as you say that name, Cyborg, you, Helena, kind of get a singe of pain, almost like a spike in a headache, as that name rings true as the one to place a curse upon you.
As the name comes out, Henry's gonna just instinctively just take over.
Oh, with that, as you wait, do you get one per short rest or long rest?
It's per short rest.
Per short rest, perfect, right? Right. So
Wait,
we
did
took
we
a
take a
rest?
rest?
what's up?
Wait, did we take a
took
rest?
short rest?
We technically did not take a short rest, but we could have.
Yeah, totally.
Oh,
Totally could have taken a short rest there. So that's fine. Besides, I think Akash, if you wanted to roll some hit dice, you can, because I think you're the only one to take damage that entire fucking encounter. So if you wanted to heal up a bit, you can. Everybody else I think should be straight. Let me just make sure some other shit's in order here, and everything is. Okay, you, Helena, you drop into Henry's form here. As both of the lesser Death Dragons look at you, Helena. Boop, boop. Let me trade you out. Boop.
I'm really gonna be right here.
I gotcha. Boop. As the both lesser dragons look at you, it's just like, the cursed one, Kensaldi wants your life.
Henry's gonna pipe up and go, "She can't have shit anymore."
Layla, what are you gonna do? Your go. Akasha, you're on deck.
I need to go first. We're officially being attacked now, right?
Spirit back snacks.
God damn it.
As they screech at you all.
Well, hey, can I run back right
Back
quick?
then, charge.
on your turn.
That happens.
You scream back and charge.
Yep, I'm raging. That's a natty on the raid.
No fucking way.
God
Oh, dude.
damn it.
Nice.
Daddy,
That's
right
gonna
off
be
rib.
fucking damage, dude. Hell yeah. Roll your fucking damage. 30 fucking points. Fuck me.
Come on, more coming. Another 18.
Another 18.
48.
Nice.
Fuck you guys.
God fucking damn
I
it.
still have another one. I'm gonna use this one as a precise strike.
Okay, attack at advantage, please.
I was so close to another 9. 22.
22 hits. Roll for damage.
That's 1d8 on top.
Yep, that's 1d8 on top.
Another 22.
Another 22 points there. Good fucking damage. It's damn near almost 100 damage as you all see Layla let out a battle cry after these two dragons are kind of hissing insults and threats to your group. You see her kind of stab the ribs of one of these dragons before a explosion of force energy kind of sends bits of bone kind of scattering. She pulls back and hits again in that same spot for a precise strike, dealing even more damage. The lesser death dragon kind of rinds up on his back legs. You see like the spectral, like ethereal breath kind of leave its maw here. Anything else you're doing on your turn?
Action surge.
Action surge. Make another 2 attacks for me. As you see Layla let out another battle cry before striking twice more with her Dragonlance.
Give me a flat roll. 24 on that one.
Yep, 24 hits.
30 on that one.
Both of them hit.
And 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And 24 points total on that one. As
Yes.
this one's definitely bloodied. As you can see, it's having a hard time trying to holding its body together. Obviously surprised from your sheer ferocity. Does that end your turn?
Yes, that now ends my turn.
Gotcha. You, Akasha, it's your go. Volok, you're on deck. You just see Layla do all this. What do you do?
Get angry, and then when as I'm running towards Lesser Dragon B, I'm just shouting, "Save some fucking me!"
Gotcha. You run right over to the opposite dragon with your great maul. Roll to attack, please. 26 hits.
26. Okay, and for the second. Ooh, 16.
16 hits.
Oh! Okie dokie. 21.
21. 18.
31.
Gotcha. I got both.
39.
Gotcha. Sweet. And with 2 good hits on your maul, you hit the claw, and you reel back and you slam into the head of this death dragon here, sending some like spectral ghostly breath off to the side. Does that end your turn?
Yep, so use my bonus to get into rage.
Volok, it's your go with Cyborg on deck.
Alright. I am going to go ahead and put myself right here, and I am going to cast Bless at 3rd level.
Bless at 3rd level. That affects what, 4 people?
5 people. All
5
of us
people.
have Bless now.
Okay, gotcha. And I got my rings. Okay.
So now everyone gets a plus D4 to attack rolls and saving.
Oh no! I left one of my rings at the fucking store. I knew I was forgetting something. No, that's okay. Oh no!
Wait, what?
Okay.
No, you're fine. You're
He
fine.
does these status rings, like physical ones, and one of them he left at the game store.
Yeah, hold on. Let me text Sean for a second here. See if he actually picked it up. Sorry guys, give me a second here.
No, you good.
He's quite particular about his DMing gear.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Frankly, so all this shit was expensive.
Wait, no, I didn't even use. No, I didn't use Blessed the last time actually, so it couldn't have been that because I just that was a charmed, and I actually did make sure to actually pick it up. So that's weird that I only have 4 there. Wait, or am I an idiot? Nope, never mind. I'm just fucking retarded. there's only 4. Okay, so you, Volok, managed to bless your entire group here. Okay, so everybody can add 1d4 on either their attack, their to hit, or to their save. What else would you like to do?
Bonus action, cunning action, dodge.
Gotcha, you get down low, prepared for anything. Cyborg, it's your go. Helena, you're on deck.
Alright, cool. So, I apparently have all these flasks. So, I'm gonna use Catapult.
Okay, I gotcha.
At Lesser Dragon A.
Alright, let me, let's see, your Eldritch Cannon's probably still up. Why not? It's fucking cool to be able to do so. Okay. Ooh,
Okay.
so there you go. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Catapult is a dex save.
Oh, sweet. Dex save. Sorry. Dex.
16.
They roll. Well, which one are you attacking? Sorry. A. Sweet.
A.
15. So he fails.
5d8 then.
Hell yeah. As you managed to kind of pick up some of the debris that kind of got scattered before pelting this death
22.
dragon for 22 points.
Dang it, I forgot
Nice.
my critical damage again.
You did forget your critical damage again.
Also, by the way, I was launching a holy, one of the blast, holy water.
Gotcha. How many flasks do you have left?
I have 3.
We have 3. Sweet. So this is, of course, an undead. So we'll add 2d6 damage on top of that as holy water kind of splashes on top of this thing.
Oh, I'll do 3.
Sweet. 3 points of damage there. All right. Perfect.
All right, and then Eldritch Cannon.
Okay. All on A.
Yeah.
Perfect.
First ballista. Give me something good. 24.
24 hits. Roll for damage.
Okay. Give me something good. 20.
20 points of damage. Good damage as it gets forcefully displaced about 5 feet away from you.
Hell yeah.
End your turn?
Sorry, that's cool.
Sweet.
Yep,
Helena
that's all.
and then enemies on deck. And then we're at the top
Alright,
of the order.
so Henry going into pretty much like, I guess you consider the blind rage, is gonna run, jump off Krieger, and try to mount B.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a acrobatics or athletics. You're just trying to
Wait,
mount.
you're trying to mount me now?
Yeah, you're trying to mount the
No,
death
I'm jumping
dragon.
off of you. I'm jumping off you, Krieger, to mount the left dragon.
Gotcha. You're trying to mount him, but you're not looking to grapple, correct?
Yes, I'm just
Okay.
jumping on top
Gotcha.
of him.
You know, DC is going to be 10.
All right.
Either do an athletics or acrobatics for me.
Oh yeah.
That is 12.
That's a 12. Sweet. So you managed to get on the back of it. That's perfectly fine.
And then I'm going to just unleash everything on my claw attacks on him. So it's
Gotcha.
going to be 2 attacks, action surge, and then 2 more attacks.
Okay, gotcha. So that's 9 total because of your bonus action
Yeah.
attack as well.
12 misses.
12 misses,
14 misses.
14 misses, 13 misses,
Fucking hell.
9 misses. Damn.
And then that's 4.
Yeah, another 5.
Yeah. Boop. Fucking 17.
17 hits. So 1 hits. Roll your last remaining 4. 26 hits.
20 save. 12 misses.
12 misses.
That is a 14 misses.
14 misses.
And
Oh, don't forget
last
the
one's a nat
D4.
20, baby.
Shit.
Don't
yeah,
forget the
that's one-
D4
Yeah, so
for bless.
I'm gonna, so another, hold on, I've got this for a second. I'll tell you which ones you're gonna roll them on, okay? Because 2 definitely hit. 1 more would hit from the 14 that you rolled. Another one would hit from the other 14 that you rolled. So you get to make 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and roll 3 separate D4s because you have a potential for 3 of your other attacks to hit. 1 will always miss no matter what. So
Do you want me to go ahead and roll my crit first?
no,
Crit damage?
No. Don't do your crit damage. Just roll your D4 so I can see which of the attacks hit. Do them.
You said 3 of them?
Yeah, separately, please.
Okay, so that is 1 on one,
Okay, so that one misses. Do it again.
2 on the other one,
That one hits. So 5 attacks hit now,
and 4 on the last one.
and 6 attacks hit. So only 2 miss. Good
Alright.
call out on the
So
bless
I'm a-
there.
So I'll roll my crit damage on the nat 20,
Yep.
which is 9.
Okay. And then 6
then-
more. Just keep fucking clicking that button.
2,
Click
boop,
the button. 5, 5,
boop, boop,
9, 7,
boop.
and 5. Sweet. Good fucking damage there. As you
And
managed.
as
Mhm.
and I'm going to go ahead and mark him with the brand of castigation.
Gotcha. 3
as
points
I'm
of
on top
psychic
of him.
damage if it attacks you. Got it. And it's you. Flurry of blows, kind of in like a blind fury, almost as angry as you, Akasha, and you, Layla. You see Helena kind of taken over by Henry here. Does that end your turn?
Yes, it does.
Gotcha. Sweet Dragon. A's turn right here, and in front of you, Layla, Cyborg, and Volok, you're going to see this cataclysmic breath begin to form in its gut, in its mullet here. As in a cone, it's going. I need Layla, Cyborg, and Volok to make a DC 16 dexterity saving throw that you can see. You, Volok, have advantage on it because you're dodging right now. So it's a 20 from Layla. And also,
Give me a second.
Yeah.
I feel like
Fuck me.
just difficult.
Okay. Yeah, it's a 28.
Next save. Well, so I'm gonna treat that as a 10,
Okay. So 10 plus
and
2,
then
so that's
Flash
12.
of Genius.
Sweet Flash
And
of
then
Genius,
plus
so
the
it's 17.
1d4.
Nah, he already makes it with the 17 with his Flash of Genius and
Oh.
stuff like that, so that's perfect. I need you to
Yes.
roll 1d10 for your Eldritch Cannon. Because he's also in there. He doesn't have any modifiers, so it's just a flat D20. Flat D20
Oh,
DC 16.
I didn't even do that with him. Shit, my bad.
No, it's okay.
Well, he fucking.
Okay, gotcha.
Actually,
So
doesn't he have his own?
no,
hold
so
on.
your Eldritch Cannon's gonna take
Oh,
20,
yeah, never mind.
20 points of necrotic damage because like Uncle Isfin's gonna help providing some protection for you guys. So your Eldritch Cannon takes 20. Layla, you saved, so you take 20 points of necrotic damage. You, Volok, take 20 point. No, you made your save, so you take 10 points of necrotic damage because that's also halved from Uncle Ispin helping provide some protection against you.
And uncanny dodge, so half it again.
So 5 points of damage to you. Cyborg, your Eldritch Cannon has a lot of HP. It shouldn't have gotten destroyed.
On mine, it says it has 4 hit points.
No, dude, what's its max, man? You should have like 65 HP on your Eldritch Cannon or something. Yeah, go ahead and just like do a quick like refresh on your page potentially. Your Eldritch Cannon has like a shit ton of health.
Yeah, because mine only on my page has 4. I don't know why.
What the hell? Dude,
Yeah.
go to your actions, and then scroll down to like actions and combat. In your Eldritch Cannon Force Ballista, right underneath that, it says hit points, like right next to special. Do you see
Hold
that
on.
now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
gotcha. So go ahead and
I'm a
do.
fucking dumbass.
No, it's no worries. I was a dumbass too, so we're both dumbasses together here. So that's. So A's turn as this cataclysmic breath kind of washes over all of you. Uncle Ispin kind of like almost like disappearing before reappearing, trying to protect some of you. As Lesser Dragon B over here is going to make a bite attack against you, Akasha, for a 21, which hits as you feel its maw kind of like grab around your body there for 13 points of piercing, plus 7 points of necrotic damage, so 20 points total. Sorry, you're raging right now. So
Yep.
So that's 6. So it's 6 plus 7, which is 13 points total. Okay, so 13 points total from the bite, and then
Question: do I still have have those temporary hit points from earlier still persisted, or have I lost them?
No, your temporary hit
Sure.
points should be there. Did you not add them to your character sheet?
I did. So hang on, 13.
Oh
so
no,
20.
I think they got taken away from the short sword attacks from the Draconians. Like, think that's how you took damage. Do you remember? Because I think he only gave you like 11,
Yeah, but wasn't that
and I think
all, though?
I did 14 points of damage to you with the little short swords from those Draconians.
Why isn't it going away?
What's the matter?
Fine, I fixed it. Right, so 13 you said.
And then it's going to use its claw attack against you. Its first of one. So once for a 16, which misses, just barely as you manage to just get out of the way. And on the second claw attack, it's going to hit for a 20. This is going to be halved. So 5 points of slashing damage, and you're a medium creature, so you are automatically grappled. You're automatically grappled by this dragon. You, Henry, on its back, are going to begin to feel its like skeletal wings begin to flap as it's going to take off using all of its movement speed to fly 80 feet in the air. You, Akasha, are being grappled right now, flying right along with him. So you guys are now
real high.
You guys are now 80 feet in the air on the back and claw of this dragon. Layla, you see the dragon take off with Akasha, who's yelling out a battle cry. What do you say, Akasha, as you're flying up in the air?
Question: am I being grappled from?
You're being grappled because of the claw attack, and if it hits, you're automatically grappled.
Let me finish. So if it's got a hold of me, like, is it got a hold of me like round my shoulder, so like I'm completely incapacitated?
All the grappled condition does is your movement speed becomes 0. Okay, it's not so target is grappled and restrained until the grapple ends. So you have movement speed 0 and disadvantage on attack rolls, and disadvantage on dexterity saves. But you can use your action to end the condition on a DC 15 athletics.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you're grappled and restrained.
do.
Any other questions?
Nope.
Good. So it's Layla's go with Akasha on deck.
Taking advantage of another strike. We got 20.
Nice roll.
That one. So 23 and 22.
Who stole my dynamite?
No, your
15
dynamite's
total
there.
on that
Check your
one.
consumable magic items there. All right, nice. Good damage on that first one there.
Another precise strike. Got this dragon.
28. Hell yeah.
There's that one. 1, 2, 3, 1. Nope.
12 points there, and on top of 15. Sweet. And with another 2 vicious blows, you're kind of sending shattered fragments of this dragon that hisses at you as he's barely hanging onto his form. As he says, "Dangerous, West One! Dangerous, you must fall!" As you feel, Layla, kind of like a sting, as if something's washing over you, as if you've been marked. Okay,
That's fine. Bonus actions feel bad.
16 hits.
10 damage on that one.
Nice. End your turn. Good damage there. Akasha, it's your go. Volok, you're on deck.
You got it.
Well, I guess the only thing I can I don't know if I break out the grapple, I'm gonna drop on her.
But so you can still attack. It'll just be at disadvantage.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna try and hit it, but yeah, okay, right, yeah. I'm just so first hit. That's it. So attack at disadvantage, yeah.
Yep, attack at disadvantage if you wish to attack, or you can try breaking out of its grapple. And if you break out of its grapple, I'll give you another chance to try to sting on top of it, but it'll be a contested check, if that is the case. So if you try to break out of the grapple, yeah.
I'm just gonna try and play it a bit safe at the minute, and just try and attack at disadvantage.
Okay, gotcha. It does have you in its claws. Roll to attack.
15.
15 meets it, beats it.
Okie dokie. Damage.
Good damage there. You're kind of being able to kind of like wiggle your way, kind of like smashing upwards with your maul, still hitting pretty hard.
You know what? We'll do it again.
Do it again.
Do it again. Oh no, that ain't hit.
13. This one, your arms kind of get caught up. Wait, add a 1d4 because you're still blessed. Still misses with a 14. You have your
Fuck
frenzy.
I'll use my frenzy.
Hell yeah.
22.
22 definitely hits. Volok is number 3.
22 damage.
Sweet, 22 points of damage. Good fucking damage there as you manage to kind of wiggle your way before landing another great strike against this death dragon here. Is that in your turn?
Yes.
Gotcha. Volok, it's your go. You see Layla and Helena take off into the sky while Layla has this other death dragon on its last legs. What do you do?
I am going to. Which one's on its last legs?
A.
So,
These guys.
and that one's not in the sky, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, make my way
Downtown.
towards Lesser Dragon.
Oh, damn it. And the fucking thing needs to refresh again. What the hell? No, you're good. Keep going.
Okay, and I'm going to attack with the Precise Strike.
Hell yeah. Go in there as you try to steal this kill.
It's gonna be 21.
21 hits.
Alright, so that's gonna be 8
Nice.
plus. So where's it go? Fuck.
One, but you. Sweet. And as you come up on this thing, working in tandem with Layla's second lance attack, You see a core exposed. How do you do it?
I am just going to, like, you know, me and Layla can just tag team in and, like, just jam, like, our weapons straight into it.
Boom! And with the extra, like, the damage from the Dragonlance, kind of, you see that purple, like, orb holding that cataclysmic flame begin to turn violet blue before it shatters and the bones become inanimate. With that note kind of laying right onto the floor there. Is that dragon's dead? Other one's still 80 feet above you.
If that's the case, fuck, I can't really do much right this second, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do uncanny cunning action dodge.
Cunning action dodge, got it. Cyborgs, your go with Helena. You're on deck, desperately trying to hang on to this flying dragon. What do you do, Cyborg?
All right, cool. I'm gonna go over here. Fucking, how high up is it?
You're 80 feet. So whatever spells you have with it that have a casting range of 80 feet, you'll be able to hit.
Fuck. The one that I wanted to do, I won't be able to do. But that's okay. Let's see, I think I only actually moved. Wait, I can cast. Oh, I can do levitate at will. And it's 60 feet movement. I just thought about that. I'm gonna go up 40 feet.
Okay, hell yeah. So you use
Since
your
it's at will,
so
I don't have to.
No, at will is still like your action, so I'm pretty sure. Like at will is like casting a cantrip essentially. So that's your action to be able to cast
What if
levitate.
it's on the boat?
Yeah, that's still gonna be your action and whatnot to use levitate because you're casting a spell and whatnot. I probably missed it during our last battle, like didn't like use that as an action, but it should have been an action.
All right, cool. So since it's on my back, I mean my Eldritch Cannon, I'm gonna fire my Eldritch Cannon at the bit to see what the fuck happens.
All right, hell yeah, let's do it.
What? That makes me really upset. Oh well. 16.
16 hits. Roll for damage.
Bang. Cool. Give me some good. Okay, 16. Not bad.
16 points of damage. That's not bad right there. As it's gonna get pushed 5 more feet in the air. Does that end your turn? As you're levitating about 40 feet in the air?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Helena, it's your go as you're able to maintain holding on to this back of this dragon. What do you do?
First things, precise strike on one of the attacks with the claws.
Okay.
And that is a nat 20, baby.
Nice. Good job. Hell yeah.
And so that is
10
plus
2d8.
8.
2d8 on the crit there.
Fucking
6 points. Sweet. All right, continue.
And again, 13 misses.
13 misses. Roll 1d4.
Oh, my bad. Shit. D4 on the D10. Boop, boop. 14 on that 10.
Yeah, so your second attack would hit. The 10 would miss no matter what. The 9 would miss no matter what.
So the 10 hits?
No, 10 does not hit. The 13 that you rolled would hit. 13
Okay,
plus
cool,
4
got
is
it.
17 there. Sweet, so go ahead and roll
Gotcha.
for damage on that one.
Gotcha. And that is 8.
Sweet, and you have one more attack here.
Yup. Give me a big number. Fucking 16.
And 16 hits.
And last little bit. 5.
Nice,
plus
5 points
the
of
1d8, I'm
damage.
assuming?
No, the 1d8 only works for that first strike.
That one initial attack.
Correct.
Got it. And as that last one hits, we are going to amplify the curse into fuck it. Where is it? It's the the one that I get advantage on intimidation checks against it.
Okay, gotcha. So you casting your other blood maledict for
Blood curse of the anxious. That's what it is.
blood curse of the anxious. Sweet. In your gotcha. Roll for your damage there as you enact that second blood curse there.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot. That is 3 points of damage to my seal. Owie.
Gotcha. Well, actually, shit, it's a bonus action to do that, and you already used your bonus action to make your other offhand attack, so it would have to wait till your next turn there, buddy. Sorry, I didn't
Well,
catch that.
no, like the two-weapon fighting is attack with one hand, attack with the other hand, attack with the other hand,
Oh, you
attack with
didn't?
the other hand.
No, well, you did one
Mhm.
attack, 2 attacks, 3 attacks, 4 attacks, 5 attacks. You already did 5 attacks, right? So,
Yeah, that's the two-weapon fighting, isn't
no,
it?
no. So, 1, 2, 1 attack, 1, 2. That's your second attack, right? So that's 4. Bonus action is your fifth strike. You attacked 5 times already.
Oh, okay, so this won't take hold until my next turn. That's perfectly
Correct.
fine.
Correct.
Okay, so do you want me to make a saving throw to see if I stay on top of this guy?
Not until his turn. That's fine. He might do something else devious.
Okay, cool. Can I say that all that damage was on one wing?
You can. It's still gonna stay afloat.
Alright, cool.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Sure does, big buddy.
All right, gotcha. So Lesser Dragon B's turn here, and you are correct. Now you, Akash, are going to start to turn dizzy as he flies up another 80 feet and then kind of spins around, trying to throw you off of its back. It's going to be contested check. You can either do an athletics or acrobatics versus.
Grapple.
No, it's not you, Akash. This is going to be for Henry over here, right?
Well, wouldn't it just be straight dexterity?
Either your choice, either athletics or acrobatics check. It's going to be contested. He rolled a 17.
Okay, cool. 21.
21. Sweet. So you're able to hang on to the bones of this dragon as it's not able to shake you off. But while he has you in its claws there, he's going to try to take a bite out of you, Akasha, here at advantage because you're restrained for a 27, which hits as you feel teeth sink in for 6 points of piercing that's already halved, plus 1. So 7 points total that you take from that bite attack.
Question, are you adding the psychic damage every time he hits?
He hits
Akasha?
you. It hits you, not somebody else.
Okay.
And then it's going to make a claw attack at advantage here because of the restrained condition for a 22, which hits as you take, this is halved, 5 points of slashing damage. And his last attack here at advantage because of the restrained, he rolled a nat 20 on this one as you take, that's 16, so 8 points of slashing damage there, right? And it's going to kind of look at you while holding it. And you're going to see, now die, as he releases his grapple. The way that we're going to work this on falling damage, Akasha's going to continue to fall until the end of the next round. If nobody's caught her by then, that's when you're going to actually hit the ground. Okay? By the end of the following round, as you, Akasha, are released from this dragon, as you begin to descend.
Jokes on you. I use a reaction feather falling.
Sweet. What's the range on it? Layla, it's your go with Akasha on deck here. Cyborg, you cast reaction Featherfall, which is great. I'll actually look it up here as you.
60 foot.
60 feet. All right, gotcha. She'll come down there. I got you, Cyborg. Layla.
What's the range on the infused spell, Cyborg?
Don't take fair.
Huh? Wait, were you talking about trying to toss your great axe up there?
Yeah.
No, dude, it's 160 feet. You're not going to be able to launch that thing.
What's the range?
No, for a great axe, like even that would probably. God, what's a throwing axe anyway? Hand axe and whatnot. It's definitely not 160 feet.
Quick statement. It does state that it deals damage to a creature that damages to you or another creature you can see within 5 feet of you.
Ah,
It does state that.
Akasha is within 5 feet, so it takes only the 3 points or 9 points because it's
however many times he hit her. So every time that he hit her, he was taking the 3 psychic damage every time. So yes, it does apply to other creatures.
It does. So 9 points total there. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I just wanted to throw that up there.
No, that's perfect. Thank you. Hand axe. Hand axe.
I can't do anything else. He's too far out of range, so I'm just gonna be prepared to catch Akasha just in case.
Yeah, range right here for a hand axe would be like 20 feet without disadvantage and 60 feet at disadvantage for a toss and whatnot.
Yeah. I literally cannot reach it whatsoever, no matter what I do. I have 0 options right now. My rage falls.
Gotcha. Akasha,
Hey,
you find
Irish
yourself
is
falling.
Fuck that! I punched myself in the
Help in the
face.
face.
Yes, do that. Do what I would do.
Go ahead and take your unarmed strike damage, which should just be like your strength mod.
8.
7
I-
points. Yeah, you can
Can I
cast
add-
Featherfall.
Can I add something in there?
Mhm.
Hey, someone still has Vortex Warp on an axe.
No, or unless you have one more charge,
Yeah,
right?
We established that I can't target myself with this.
That is correct.
Because remember, I'd done that. I'd done that when we were escaping from the tower, and I had to leg it down the tower because I can't target myself.
Correct.
Yeah.
Feel free to target me on your turn and stick me on top of the dragon.
Actually, sounds fucking cool. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, that sounds cool.
Please?
Akasha, what do you do as you're kind of like falling, but you like recall that you have one cast of Vortex Warp still remaining on your maul here? You do realize
would I
that
be able to-
Cyborg can save you from this fall with his reaction Featherfall if he so chooses. So just FYI on that, okay? What do you do?
I do it, DG.
This is gonna be fucking cool. You're descending from
well.
the sky right now.
Well, my initial plan
Yeah.
was to dig out that pool of angling and try and hook the dragon, so I could just try and reel myself in to break my fall a bit.
Fuck yeah, why not? Let's make it a contested check here. You can either do athletics or acrobatics to try to like get a good sling on it.
Athletics.
He's going to choose to do a strength check to try to. Ooh, we rolled a 24. It's a contested check here.
Oh god damn! Fuck's sake.
So you bring out your pole and just narrowly misses. You think you're about to catch him, but just sails wide. And you continue to fall. You have your bonus action. Which I don't think you can do too much.
No.
Unless you have the command. You took the Knight of the Crown, right?
Yes, I did.
Gotcha. If you wanted to use that as your bonus action to tell Helena to make another strike against the dragon, you can. And then by that time, you're probably about 60 feet above the ground, and you feel yourself become weightless as you gently land on the ground from Cyborg's Featherfall.
Yeah, I get there.
Would you like to do that?
Would that class as me attacking something? Because if it doesn't, I'm going to lose rage, and I don't exactly want that.
Yeah, you would lose your rage, but you already used your action to kind of do like your stunt with the fishing pole, so I wouldn't let you kind of punch yourself in the face. Unless you use your frenzied attack.
Yeah, that's literally the only bonus action I really have.
Okay, yeah,
other
I
than
gotcha.
Knight of the Crown. So
Yeah, I gotcha. So it'll just
But-
be your strength modifier plus your
no,
proficiency.
no. I'm not attacking myself.
Oh, okay.
I'm throwing the javelin at the damn thing as I fall.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Well, that's an action to kind of toss your maul there, or toss your javelin. You already used your action though, sadly. Frenzied
what
attack.
was-
Sorry, nope, got it. Tracking.
Yeah, strength. That's like the strength javelin of lightning. Is what
yeah,
I was
yeah.
planning.
Fuck it, let's do it. Because you really should be using like the dex score because you're throwing it for a ranged weapon attack. But I'll allow it for the strength because it looks cooler.
You gave us it for twice. You gave us it one for dex, one for strength.
Correct. Just because with the strength, that's for if you're making any melee attacks with it. Dexterity-based thumbs
right.
is if you're
Oh,
tossing
okay.
it. So,
Right, okay, no, I'll do dex. I'll do dex.
are you activating its
No.
command word?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. Go ahead and roll to see if you hit.
That was a 22.
22 hits. Roll for damage and then add 4d6 on top of it.
That is 5, and then there's 4d6. 2, 3, 4. That is
Ah.
15 all in.
Okay, 2 1s on that damage there, but you find your javelin that kind of gets hooked into one of these rib bones. You, Helena, are not like shocked by the same lightning damage that courses through this lesser dragon that shivers a bit. It's you, Akasha, land safely on the floor.
And I'm dead.
Gotcha. Volek, then Cyborg.
Alright, is the dragon still in the air?
He is 160 feet up.
Woo!
Shit, what do I have?
You got your Eldritch Blast. I think that has a range of like, what, 120? No, or that's probably extended cast or whatever it is.
Nah, Eldritch Blast is 120, but like,
Yeah.
that's the max like range.
Yeah, looks like 120 is your max for a lot of your spells too, even Guiding Bolt.
Henry, it's up to you.
Right. Let me see.
You can
Dang,
use
I can
you
still
can use
float.
you can use your help action to give somebody advantage on their next attack.
You know what? Who's got like the longest attack right now? Like the farthest attack.
I'd recommend either doing Henry because he's on the back of that dragon there, or Cyborg. Yeah, Cyborg
I'll
has
help
enough
Henry,
range.
even though I don't know how I'm going to help him. I'm
You
all the
shout
way down where
words
I'm
of
at.
encouragement to him as you see him viciously trying to hang on to a spinning death dragon there. So Henry, you have advantage on
Hell yeah.
next attack roll. You can lend age another
Henry
creature.
is happier than a tornado at a trailer park.
Okay, gotcha. So you have advantage on your next attack roll against this creature, okay?
Heck
Alright.
yeah.
And then cutting action dodge.
Gotcha. Yeah, your first roll is made at advantage there, Henry. Cyborg, it's your go. You see Henry up there spinning on the back of this dragon. What do you do?
Ice cream, you having fun there, bucko?
Hell yeah!
Alright, cool. So, I'm gonna help you out there. Cause fuck that guy anyways, and I don't like him. I'm a catapult. Wait, he's at 160 and I'm at 40.
Yeah, he should be
If
within
I
the range of
go
your
up
catapult.
more... Okay. If I go up more, will that still cost an action?
Just those
No,
two.
no, because levitate's already there, so you just have your movement speed.
Sweet! Alright, so I go up a little more, like probably like 40 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has like a 40 feet bucket, or a
He's
60
gonna make
foot
his
thing.
dex
That's
save
cool.
over here, and he rolled. Shit, actually, I rolled the wrong one. He rolled a 24 for his dex save, so he's gonna take half damage on this.
Fuck this guy. I hate him.
Roll for damage as you manage to bring up bits of debris to kind of pepper this death dragon.
I still have a flask.
Okay, 20d6
Remember, I
plus.
have
Yep, go ahead and do 2d6 on top of that.
2d6.
So he takes
And both of them are just ones.
10.
Fuck.
God damn. Okay, very well.
Yeah. I fucking hate that shit, dude.
Hate to see
And
it.
then force plus.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll to attack. as
Which-
this guy is on his he's pretty hurt right now.
Give me something good. I'm gonna treat that like a 10. Am I able to treat that as a 10?
What does it say for attack rolls on the thing there?
I gotta fucking check. God damn it.
Yep, attack roll or an ability check, so you can. So it's 18.
Fuck yes! Does
Nice.
it hit?
It does. Yep, 18 hits.
Fuck yeah. 15.
15 points of damage as you manage to redirect your force ballista at the last second, kind of slamming into it, pushing him 5 feet upwards into the sky. Does that end your turn?
That's done.
Okay, gotcha. Helena, you're on the back of this thing. It's you can tell that it's heavily damaged, having a hard time holding its person together. What do you do?
Henry's gonna go. Henry, in kind of just his almighty rage, is just gonna go. I hope you're ready to feel this, and I'm going to unleash on the middle of like his spine with all my attacks.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll.
So the
all
first
your
one's
attacks.
gonna be at advantage.
Did you want to do your
this
crimson
is-
right now?
Yes. So it's gonna be ice damage.
Okay, gotcha. Bonus action, Crimson Right take your necrotic damage, and then add 1d6 on top of all of your attacks here. Then that 22 will hit.
2 damage to my seal. So the 22 hits. Boom. 4 plus.
7. Got it.
Plus 3
Got it.
on the first one. Second one misses wildly.
Yep, misses wildly. Don't roll. A d4
second one's a nat 20.
Nice. Go ahead and roll double.
Boop. That is 8 plus fucking 4.
Gotcha.
Last one is, or the second to last one is a 21.
21 hits.
And then a fucking 23.
Gotcha. Both of them hit. Roll for damage there.
Boop. Boop.
Gotcha.
And the
And
double
another
ice
7.
damage coming up. 7.
Gotcha. Hell yeah.
On
So
the other ice damage.
gotcha. You can see that this thing's on its last legs. Very difficult time trying to hold itself together here. That's all you can
And-
do. Yeah.
Can I use a free action to use the words that I spoke to it to do an intimidation roll to scare it?
He is immune to being frightened.
Well, I'm saying for the advantage on my intimidation roll.
You get the feeling you're not gonna intimidate a death dragon.
I mean, I could certainly try.
You could certainly
It
certainly
probably
try,
won't
but
work.
it's not gonna work against a death dragon that's already dead.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll just I'll ready myself and grab real tight onto his rib cage again.
Gotcha, because then it's his turn. You're gonna see him spin one more time, trying to throw you off from that 160 feet. Right. So another contested check here.
So the thing is undead, right?
It is.
So I get advantage. I get advantage on my athletics against it, right?
Well, let's see what it says. Athletics, you do not. So you can either do an acrobatics or an athletics check. You have to beat
I'll just do
a
that there,
15.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Nice. You're able to hang on. So that's going to be all of its movement speed as it tries to kind of swing you off of itself. Before you're going to see its head kind of turn around almost snapping its own neck, using cataclysmic breath against you as its action. I need you to do a DC 16 dexterity saving throw that you can see.
All right. Got it. That is a 15.
15. So you miss. Nope, add 1d6 because you're still blessed. You would pass. So you take half damage of 14 points of necrotic damage from this monster.
So 14 in total.
14 in total.
Gotcha.
That ends its turn. Layla, it's your go. Akasha, you're on deck.
Some gas breath.
I'm gonna punch Sasha.
This is fucking ridiculous. That's all I can say about it.
You guys gotta maintaining your own rage. So
Yes, exactly.
Akasha, since it's a little bit of PvP, do you accept her trying to hit you to try to maintain your rage? Do you accept that, Lexi?
Wait, what?
I'm gonna smack you so that I can maintain my rage.
She would like to. Do you accept that because it's PvP stuff? I normally don't allow PvP stuff, but do you allow that to happen?
What's her hit points like?
You would take 8 points half, so 4 points of bludgeoning damage if you were to allow her to hit you.
I mean, what's hers at?
Oh, I'm at 95. You can smack me back.
Oh, okay, no, just hit it,
Okay, gotcha. So you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage there. Anything else that you're doing, Love?
Oh, wait, did it hit? Oh, yeah, 25 points. Nope. That's it.
Okay, gotcha. Sweet.
Still too high. I can't get it.
Sweet. Akasha, it's your go.
Okay, hang on. Is this thing still in the air?
It is.
Jesus. I am gonna. Hang on,
You know what? Fuck it. You know what? You see your javelin of lightning. Well, shit. No, it doesn't really matter because you're kind of out of range anyway. I was gonna say it kind of falls back to the ground there, but it would still be out of range. You could potentially use the help action, give either advantage to Cyborg or even Layla there on their next attack.
I am at a bit of a loss.
Vortex warp me. Warp me.
What?
Vortex warp me.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I'll do what Leila said. I'll use that last charge on that vortex warp to send on up to where Henry is, and then as my bonus action, I'm just gonna punch myself in the face.
Okay, gotcha. So I'm going to allow it to happen. Even though you still be outside of the range just because it sounds cool. So you, Layla, are able to get Vortex Warp kind of as you get twisted.
Wait, hang on.
Yep, go ahead.
Oh no, because I still have to make an attack or take damage. So yeah, I'm gonna punch myself.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and roll an unarmed strike against yourself there and take that damage half.
After, why can't I just take straight damage? Why would I not allow my own punch to not hit me?
No. You're just doing your own damage. That's it.
Oh, yeah,
So
I get that, but you said roll to hit, and it's like, hang on.
Oh, did I? It's just force of habit. Yeah. So you take 6 points, or rather 9 points from you're still raging there, half. So 4 points there to yourself.
What are you talking about?
She's punching herself in the face.
That's great. She didn't roll.
No, she doesn't have to. She just takes the damage.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
she didn't roll it.
to herself.
What? Oh no, it's an unarmed
I'm going
strike,
to
so
push myself.
it's always
I
going to
hit.
be 9 because it's an unarmed strike for her. Yeah, it's just your strength modifier plus your proficiency. No, sorry, your strength modifier, I think, plus your proficiency or something like that. But yes, but you managed to send Layla right up there. Somehow you get like an additional like 60 feet onto this spell, perhaps because you guys are so awesome.
How you doing?
Yeah, this is really high.
It is really
Yeah.
high. Sweet, Volek, it is your go. As you see Layla kind of like disappear in a spatial little teleport.
Alright, how
No,
high
don't
is
worry,
it?
it's gonna end after this one. 160 feet up there.
Still 100. Fuck. I have to have something I can actually fucking use. You know what? I'm gonna try my heavy crossbow.
Heavy crossbow. Yeah, you're just attacking at disadvantage. Yeah.
Actually, I have. Let me see.
Actually, you can take steady
Do I have
aim.
it? Yeah, I'll use steady aim.
Heavy crossbow. Yeah, that's 400 feet and whatnot that it can shoot. So go ahead and roll at normal. See if you're able to pierce
Alright.
this thing. You'd still. Yeah, your sneak attack would be good because people are within 5 feet. Sweet, 27 to hit. Yeah, go ahead and nail him, dude.
Okay, so that's 7 plus.
Get
10.
some suck
Sweet.
with me,
So that's
fall.
17 total and whatnot. And kind of combination of blows here between Layla, you coming up with this Dragonlance, you, Henry, coming in for a swipe, and you, Volek, landing the killing blow. Volek, what does this look like as you manage to kind of find the crack in this, the crack in the armor of this dragon here?
Straight under the jaw and through the face.
Right? Sending both Henry and Layla kind of screaming towards the ground here as this.
Quick, hold the wings open, Henry, hold the wings.
Henry's holding the wings as tight as possible, trying to fall with the dragon as the dragon falls out of the sky.
Cyborg, do you do anything as you see your compatriots here, like barreling towards the ground?
Fuck it. Yeah, obviously. I'm gonna
Do you
the
have
fucking reaction.
do you have 2 more spell slots? Do you have enough spell slots for it?
Hold on, pause, and I think about that. Oh yeah, I do. Because
You
for
have-
the fact that I've been using fucking second level spells this entire time.
Okay, gotcha. Hell yeah. Or
I
rather,
don't like
thir-
using fucking.
hell yeah.
one
Okay,
level
cool.
spells.
So both of you guys managed to land down safely, right, without taking any fall damage there, right?
Henry's just gonna be
Welcome,
like,
you
that was
dumbass.
scary.
Gotcha. So from
It's
all of
fucking
this,
dope,
you know that Consaldi Fire Eyes are definitely specifically targeting you guys to kill you. You, Layla, especially being the owner of that Dragonlance there, kind of pinpointed by that lesser death dragon that kind of stared you down there. All right. But otherwise, you see guards, you see Chertaga and Lady Marcosia kind of running all to the courtyard from these sounds of battles. Kind of looking amazed that you've downed these 2 dragons. All right. Everybody can take a long rest here because you guys would just all like kind of go back to sleep, regaining all your abilities and things of that nature. And
Except for me, because fuck it.
And that's where we're going to close up on tonight.
Cool.
Sweet. That was scary.
Yes, so scary.
That was like we were really high up, Layla.